Hey yo, I can't wait no longer. Fuck the clock. What is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Jay Bari, and I'm back with another live stream here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the wonderful PlayStation Nation. PlayStation Nation, stand up, guys. PlayStation Nation. Clap it up, yo. Clap it up, yo. PlayStation, I need you guys to clap it up. We deserve a pat on our backs. You understand what I'm saying? We deserve a pat on our backs, man. Which is the PlayStation Nation. Which is the PlayStation 4 and soon to become the PlayStation 5. It feels good to be a PlayStation gamer. You know what? That's not the proper word I want. It feels amazing to be a PlayStation owner. Nah. It feels glorious to be a PlayStation owner. Don't it? Hey yo, I'm not just talking about we get excited for next gen, right? We getting excited for the next gen looking good. We just watched a bang of a show. You know what I mean? It had its little down areas, in my opinion. You know what I mean? There's some things about the PS5. I like the look. We're gonna talk about that. But it's, I have one little gripe with the PS5. You guys pretty much know what it is, right? We excited. We happy. Then we got the Naughty Dog gods dropping heat. we already knew the game was gonna be fire. We didn't need reviewers to say that we wanted to play this game, huh? I'm pretty sure everybody had pre-ordered the game. Everybody have got the game, what they needed. We didn't need no reviewer. We didn't need no 96 Metacritic to be like, yo, you know what? We gonna I'm gonna wait for the review so I can see if I want to play The Last of Us. No, that's not the PlayStation Nation. That's them fake ass neutrals with trophy level 4 to 6. Huh? Y'all not hearing me right now. The people that was confused, the people that is putting out the hate on Twitter about the show and The Last of Us, trying to dwindle people's hype for The Last of Us, is the fake ass neutrals with trophy levels of level 4 to 6. Huh? Not gamers, not the PlayStation Nation. Go ask a person that hated this show or tried to hate on the PlayStation show yesterday. Go ask them what's their trophy level. Huh? Go ask it. They don't play these games. Guys, it's gonna be a good ass show, man. It's gonna be, you see the title, Speak from the Heart, so you know the chat is gonna be opening up. It's gonna be a good ass show because I'm excited. You know what I mean? I got off work early, had an early day today, had it all planned out. Early day today, we gonna be Gucci. Man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited, but the wreck, what is good? Persona, keeping it so in. Shout out to my man Persona, man. Me and Persona, we did a live reaction yesterday. So definitely, tune. If you guys missed the live reaction, tune into Persona's channel. Tune into this channel as well, and you see the live reaction. Persona channel is always going to be linked in the description. If you guys aren't subscribed to Persona yet, definitely go subscribe to him. The link is in the description. Just collapse it down, and you see Gaming with Persona. You see his link in there. We did a live reaction. It was pretty much hype. It was good, man. I caught up with everybody else live reactions, this morning and stuff like that. Which is just good to see everybody that's excited, for this event. Even some of the haters, they were shocked. You know what I mean? They was like, what? The PlayStation, they doing this, PlayStation doing that. You know what I mean? Not that I care about those people, but at the end of the day, it was just good to see that people was generally happy, you know, with gaming, and that's what PlayStation is bringing to the gaming community. You know what I mean? We went and watched Inside Xbox. Everybody depressed. Inside Xbox is lowering people's expectations for other shows. You get what I'm saying? People's out here like, damn, I'm shocked that the PlayStation show was that good, because, you know, Inside Xbox was hot garbage. I thought it was going to be something like that. Inside Xbox is out here lowering expectations for PlayStation shows and other platforms. It's crazy, right? Y'all think I'm lying? Go look at it. Listen, I'm very observant. Look at how people speak. Oh, I'm shocked. I'm this. What was me? What was myself? Persona, Sick Humor telling you guys, we ain't lowering no fucking expectation. My expectations off the roof when it comes to a PlayStation. If I'm not lowering shit. This is the brand that I like. This is the platform that I play on majority. Why I gotta lower my expectation for a show that they're hyping up? This is not Xbox. Fuck going on out here, man? I hate, I promise to God, that's one thing I hate. A seasoned gamer talking about they lowering their expectation. Because you watching what Microsoft doing, becoming a curmudgeon. Gamers are becoming curmudgeons because of Microsoft. Xbox. Not PlayStation. Not Nintendo. Xbox. Everybody's depressed. Everybody's turning into these Top Chef judges. You know, everybody seems like they can't enjoy gaming because of Xbox. The people over there at Xbox, they're depressed. They're not happy. So they want to take it out on the other platforms. You get what I'm saying? Crazy out here, man. Let me do these shout outs, God. Yo, I'm going to do the shout outs. Then I'm going to open up this chat. I'm going to go to the open chat. If you guys aren't into the Discord, Speaks from My Heart Discord, it is in the description below. But yo, what is good, guys? What is good? Yo, Persona, what up? Yo, Andre 6K Messia, Brazian Wagwan. Yo, Crosshairs, what is up? MV Dub, I see you, Playboy. Yo, Sam Ash, what is good? Yo, Baltimore's MVP, sup? We the best. You already know, baby. You already know. Yo, John Tuka Game, what is good, man? Yo, Link, what's good, bro? I see you out here. Yo, Lay, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, The Finest. Yo, The Finest, what is good, man? What is good? Yo, B Money, I see you, baby. Yo, B Money, what's good? Yo, B Money, you see that PS5? You see that sexiness right there. Yo, Ken Master, yo, Jersey Raph, sure, yo, Ken. Yo, Ken, what's good, bro? That's my bro right there, man. Ken Masters, yo. Yo, Omar, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, Game Over HD, what's good? What is good? Yo, Big Keith, what's good, bro? I see you out here, man. Yo, Larry, what's up, bro? My man Larry Caldwell, what up, Larry? I see you. Yo, Jimbo, what's good? Is that Bug Snacks? What's it called? Bug Snacks. Yo, Benny boy, what's good, man? What is good, Benny? I see you out here, man. What is up, yo? Sam Ash, I see you. Plus Ultra, what is good? I see you. Andrew Wilkins, what is good, Mike? Dude, we're gonna talk about some of the review scores. I didn't read full articles about the reviews. I just read the synopsis on Metacritic with some of them, because I don't want to watch. I don't want to read a full review of the game. I'm just gonna wait. It's a week off. I'm just gonna wait after I beat the game. I'll catch up with reviews and all that stuff. But we're gonna read the previews of some of them though. Real talk. Who else we got here? Plus Ultra, I see you guys. I see you. Yo, Foxing Around, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, Caution, what's good, Caution? I see you in the chat, man. Yo, shout out to my man Fox. I'm chilling in Austin. Yeah, that's my man Austin right there. Yo, shout out to Fly. Yo, Sick Humor TV, what is good? Yo, Sick, what's good, man? Yo, Sick. That PlayStation 5 is sexy, Sick. That place. Yo, Caleb Kaiser. Yo, Caleb Kaiser, what's good, man? What is good? Yo, Stealth Guy Gaming, shout out to my man Court, man. Hopefully Court come in here as well, man. That's my guy. That's family right there, you know what I mean? Yo, JKS Guy Code, what is up, bro? What is up? Yo, Buck Rogers, what is up, man? Yo, but we gonna open up this chat here, man. I don't know what you guys want us to talk about. We want to talk about the actual event first, or you want to talk about the what you call it, the Last of Us reviews. You know what I mean? We're gonna let JS, what's up, man? We're gonna let the chat decide. Should we? You know what? Let's talk about the Last of Us reviews. You know what I mean? Since that's PS4, right? Yo, Lincoln Clay, what's up, man? Since that's PS4, we're gonna talk about the Last of Us reviews, man, because this was like the nail in the dagger. The nail was already in the, you know what I mean, in their stomach. They was already hurting from the PS4 stuff. I mean PS5 stuff. But when they woke up and they saw the Last of Us stuff, it was just like a double whammy. You know, you remember Chris Childs? Anybody remember Chris Childs from the NBA? This is old school right here. This is 90s NBA. He was on the Knicks. There's a player called Chris Childs. He was on the Knicks. And Kobe, shout out to Kobe, man, the late legend Kobe Bryant. He tried to test Chris Childs' gangster. He tried to press up on Chris Childs. And Chris Childs was like, nope, I'm not having that. Gave him that 2-piece. Boop, boop. That double whammy real quick. I don't know if you guys remember that video. Chris Childs gave him that quick little game. Well, pop, pop. Mad quick. That's what PlayStation did just now. The PlayStation 5 event and then the Last of Us reviews. Quickly the double whammy. Pop, pop. 2-piece. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yo, Last of Us.
I just want to say one thing.
Yeah,
about the DLC. Are you okay with it, or
it's not,
are you upset?
What DLC?
It's actually an extension for Spider-Man.
You late, bro. And let's clear this up before we're gonna come back to it as well, but we're gonna clear it up. Insomniac came out just a couple of minutes ago and said Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales is the next adventure in the Marvel Spider-Man universe. We'll reveal more about this standalone game in the future date. # Miles Morales PS5. So you know, I thought it was common sense. To be honest with you, I thought it was common sense because when we was watching it, we was like, yo, so this is gonna be like pretty much like Lost Legacy. It's gonna be a standalone because there's no way you're gonna have your specific title, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and it's not like a standalone game. I thought that was pretty much common sense. Everybody was getting confused. Everybody talking about I'm confused. I'm telling y'all, stop listening to these fake ass neutrals that got a trophy level of level 4 to 6. Stop listening to them. They are trying to confuse you guys. Nobody came. Why is nobody listening to Insomniac? Where is these articles and where is these comments coming from? That it's a remaster to an expansion. You know what I mean?
I could play hooky from work real quick.
As you should.
Bless my boy Bar podcast. What's good?
As you should. But I'm saying, yo, we need to stop, yo. There's so much PlayStation gamers in here that is deep rooted, that is experienced, and we put out these information out there, we put out these videos, these streams, and you guys just ignore it. But y'all want to go over to some fake ass neutral / Xbot and take his word or her word and be like, yo, what you guys think? No, we need to stop that BS, bro. Nobody, I watched so many live streams, PlayStation live streams, so everybody was like, right after they saw the Miles Morales, so like a standalone, like Lost Legacy. Pretty much everybody said that. Nobody was confused. There was no confusion. I woke up this morning, I'm seeing people talking about they confused, like, what's going on? I mean, God, what's going on? You know what I mean? People's talking about Sony execs is writing this. I'm over here taking the bait as well. I'm like, yo, nobody is mad that Miles Morales getting his own little game or whatever, what people were saying. But then Insomniac came, right before I went live, Insomniac said standalone game, which what everybody said in their live reaction.
This is what people got to understand, man, right? You guys make this too easy. Let me start there. A lot of you guys make this too easy. And what do you mean by make too easy? Why don't we make it too easy? This neutral stance that you people keep trying to uphold. You make it too easy. This I'm about the information and I'm about everybody bullshit. You make this too easy. Because what did I say on my last podcast before the live reactions? A neutral always reveals their true colors, right? When we watched that reveal of the Spider-Man and we saw Miles Morales, I immediately thought, oh, he about to get his own thing. But you know why? Because it didn't say Spider-Man 2
Yep.
Miles Morales.
It does say Spider-Man. Miles
What did
Morales.
it say? What did it say, ladies and
Spider-Man.
gentlemen, in the chat? It said Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now, let me ask you a question. Normally, when there's a sequel to a game, and follow me here, guys, in the chat. Normally, when there's a sequel to a game, right? What did you see after the sequel? So there's Superman 1, there's Superman 2, there's Batman 1, Batman 2, there's Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2. Why in God's green earth would Spider-Man sequel not have a 2? I'm really asking you guys questions here, right? So you telling me you sat there and you said, "Oh, this is the new game." No. People not listening. You people not y'all not reading, right? Y'all running with the first thing that falls within your ideology, so you can continue to push your propaganda.
Yo, Persona, what we was talking about yesterday when we was talking about this Miles Morales joint, wasn't we saying like, yo, it's gonna be like Lost Legacy? It might be like, you know what I mean, a couple of hours, like 15, 20 hours. You know, no, nobody was confused. Were you confused yesterday?
No. All right, let me answer Dom P, because Dom P's right. Horizon Zero Dawn doesn't have a 2 either.
No, Horizon Zero Dawn does have a 2.
Horizon Zero Dawn doesn't have a 2.
It does have a 2, yes.
Oh, it does?
It has it
It's in the middle.
into the logo. You just don't see it
haven't-
unless you
Yeah.
really pay attention.
Hey, let me look. Let me get my information. Y'all know how I am. No information from me.
There's a square right in the middle, and it's turned sideways.
I'll show y'all right
and
now.
It literally has Roman numeral 2 in the middle.
Let me look.
And
Let
you
me
see
look.
it too.
I want to be correct here, guys. Y'all know me.
Nah,
And I
it's
just
there.
wanna
I'm always
say-
about the information.
Yeah, I just want to say my bad about that, because I was literally off the internet the entire day, so I had no idea what the
See
thumbnail
that?
put out.
You got a 2 right there. Nah, I'm not saying you ain't gotta say you're bad. I'm not even addressing you. I'm addressing everybody, because people's like one thing I
Oh, it
hate.
does have a 2.
One thing I hate is like, you know, when I start getting the DMs like, yo, Barry, what you thinking about this, man? This is disappointing. I'm like, no, don't DM me because you listening to some dumbass. You know what I mean? That is spewing whatever. People saying it from an article. I seen some article. I didn't even know. They didn't even quote. I didn't even see the name of the person, this Sony exec that's talking about the game. That's why when somebody was talking about somebody responded to me when I says you need to listen to the words from the horse's mouth, right? And they said, well, PlayStation confused everybody. I said, who's the exec? What's the person's name? You know, the person that he didn't respond. I don't know what the hell is going on. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, Barry.
Yo,
Barry, what's up, man?
yo, what up? What up? Is that Grim? Yo, what's good, Grim?
Yeah, that's me. I just wanted to come in. You know, I saw y'all streaming. I want to tell you this though. You know, as you know, I'm a neutral, but my trophy level is 21. So I think I got some way to speak. I got the information from Opponent, one of my good dudes, David Maddox. So, you know, now that it's clarified, then cool, but I'm just letting you know it wasn't just Xbox people running around spreading the information. I got it from him.
Speak from the heart, bro.
That was the remaster. So I read the article. I said, okay, so I don't care that's a remaster. Even if it is, I don't really care.
Yo, but
it's like Lost Legacy.
The thing is, Grim,
not a remaster,
the
though.
joint doesn't.
It's not a
When people
remaster,
were saying it,
No,
it doesn't make any sense.
I know that now.
It doesn't make any
but I'm just
sense.
saying it wasn't just it wasn't Xbox people. I don't even follow Xbox people. So I got that from my guy Dave. I'm not trying to throw him under the bus, but you know, I think everybody got confused because they just read that article. I don't really think it's just a fanboy situation. You know what I'm trying to say? I think people just read it and they went with it.
Nah, from
the article.
From what I've seen, it was more fanboy. I've seen pure fanboys, Xbox fake
You know
neutrals.
why? Because I've seen people saying, my excitement. I seen people say, "Oh, my excitement just went down." It's something
That's
like
stupid. That's really stupid.
It's
Yo,
not
look,
really
look at this, bro. You don't get any clearer than
right
this.
now.
So after the tweet, this guy asked the question. So is it a remaster? Been seeing reports that it's new content for Spider-Man PS4 remaster. Insomniac, it's a standalone game. Here's another question. There's a lot of confusion if this is a remake with an expansion or just a Miles Morales own game. Can you clarify? It's a standalone game. Now you're gonna have people talk about they're gonna be confused. Even when Insomniac said it twice, the same type of question being asked here, said it twice in the original tweet, said it here. People's gonna be like, well, we're confused. I'm telling you, bro, these people are dumb asses. We got to stop listening to these people. We got to listen to more credible people. And I'm not trying to nitpick or bash anybody, but I'm going off on what I'm seeing and what people's DMing me about. You know what I mean? Like, look at this person, what this person's saying.
I understand that. I understand, you know, everybody going off their perspective. I was just saying, like, letting you know, from mine, I don't even follow Xbox people outside of Kid Smooth because he say funny stuff sometimes, but I didn't even see him say nothing yet. I just got
Kid Smooth said something. He definitely did.
Oh, I
think the issue is it's the reporting from news outlets. That's the biggest problem. And when you take that at face value, because you don't work there, you don't know what's actually happening. And yes, from the very first visual, I also thought this is an expansion. I was expecting it to be something like Frozen Wilds from Horizon Zero Dawn or the Lost Legacy. So when I saw later last night that it was not an quote-unquote expansion, but rather a DLC, I was like, yeah, weird. Why are they reporting?
People was pushing that whole remaster thing because it's part of an agenda. They're trying to push Xbox as far as the whole what you call the Xbox thing, the smart delivery. Oh, this is why Xbox better. PlayStation remastered Spider-Man. Look, and now they're gonna charge you for this. That's what they're trying to push. Nobody claimed even a remaster. Even when I saw that whole PlayStation exec thing, they didn't say anything like that. They didn't say anything.
It was like the whole confusion with the remaster thing happened. Well, first of all, what's up, everybody? The second best list is here.
It's my man Chris Righteous.
Everybody? But the whole confusion with the whole remaster is because what they said was pretty much that they built this game, the standalone game, Miles Morales, was like pretty much like all like the same assets of like the original base game of the PS4, and they're enhancing it for the PS5. So people took that and just claimed, oh, it's a remastered or whatever, right? But they kept saying it's a standalone game. Like, I wasn't confused last night. Like, I was telling people, I was like, no. It's like,
nobody was confused, bro. Nobody.
And they didn't say...
It was just the fanboys. It was just the fanboys.
No, it wasn't fanboys only. It was these fake neutrals, right? These people who call themselves neutrals, but they're not really neutrals.
Mm-hmm.
They say they're neutral to get a pass to bash everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I saw that on the stream, I was like, that's a standalone game. Like, you can tell the detail in his face. It just looks like a next level from what he looked like on the PS4.
Yo, call me Jay.
He's swinging.
Yeah. He got a shape up now.
Could tell.
He got a shape up now. Call me Jay.
He's swinging in, bro.
Yeah, it's more in
Are you people watching the same shit I am?
It looks really good, dude.
Didn't it look like Brooklyn? Like he was swinging in Brooklyn? Or I don't know.
It looked a little bit more dense. Definitely a small snippet I saw. It looked a little bit more dense.
What I'm excited is that is the swinging going to be faster now because of the SSD? Is it going to be like the Spider-Man PS2 on the like the Spider-Man 2 on the PS2 where you can swing pretty fast?
You know why? You know why I think so? Because if you look at the Ratchet and Clank, look how smooth and fast Ratchet and Clank was just going through these dimensions.
Dude,
I think they're going to do that.
Yeah, I was like, when I saw that, I was like, SSD. It was like going through worlds.
Yeah.
Yo, let me do shout outs real quick. Yo, Lansville Paul, what's good, man? My man Up Chuck Gaming TOA boys in the building. What's good, Chuck? Yo, Don P, what is up, man? Yo, Rozzy Bozzy, what is good? Stu Jersey, what is up? Definitely see you in the chat. Yo, Silent Storm, what is up? What is up? Game Over HD, what is up? Yo, Sin Eister, what is good, man? Definitely appreciate you guys coming through, man.
Did they say anything about having the original game included?
No, this is a standalone game. It's going to be like it's pretty much like Lost Legacy. It's Lost Legacy.
I don't think it'll matter. Yeah, I don't think it'll matter because you'll still be able to just insert your PS4 disc and play it. So it'll probably be enhanced anyways because they said they're going to go back and enhance like over 100 games from their titles. You know,
think of it like this. Think of it like this. In Lost Legacy, you could buy it was his own standalone release, game, everything. This is what that is. This is Lost. And if you played if you've played Lost Legacy, you would know that game is very substantial. Like we're talking, you're getting a good 15 plus hours,
especially chapter 4, 5, and 6. Them joints is long. Yo, my man Blaze in the building. Yo, Blaze, what's good, man? Yo, Philip, what is up, bro?
I think this game's gonna be way longer than Lost Odyssey because Lost Odyssey used a lot of original assets too. Like they had to make their own maps and stuff. This is more so reusing the map that they already have, which is amazing already. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna jam pack it with more shit to do than they did on PS4, and that's what I'm excited about.
I'm curious who is the villain
Lost
going to
Legacy,
be,
because Lost Odyssey was a huge RPG.
And the thing is, this is really
Lost Odyssey RPG.
This is really
Lost Legacy.
He's saying Lost Odyssey.
He said Lost Odyssey.
Oh, we all said Lost we all said Lost Odyssey or Legacy. I don't know which one we said.
My bad then.
Oh, Sinister V. Oh, my bad. I apologize. But yo, Dre, what's good, man? What is up? Yo, but the thing is, this is a smart move here. Because you have a standalone Spider-Man game at launch to push people to buy that, because people are going to want to continue that story. You know what I mean? They're going to be like, yo, I need this Spider-Man PS5. Get ready for Spider-Man 2. You know what I mean? You're gonna definitely have this game on deck.
Do you think they'll piggyback off of the multiverse movie and then like in this game probably or in Spider-Man 2 have something happen with Gwen where she turns into Spider-Gwen and then you have that standalone game as well and shit?
But that's a different universe.
That the reason they are making this one is because Peter from the game would be involved in Spider-Verse, and which is then he's not be able to be there.
Omar, we're not doing no rumors over here. We gonna stick to the story. He's pretty much just becoming his own hero. We understand that he got his powers, and now we want to see that formulate as him being his own Spider-Man, pretty much just like the comics. You know what I mean? Peter Parker pretty much died in the Ultimate Universe, quote unquote died. Miles Morales took over and he had to become his own Spider-Man, not just a shadow of what Peter Parker was. I think this is what this game is going to try to televise as much as possible, trying to push like this is Miles Morales, and then in Spider-Man 2, the correlation is going to come together. Boom, Peter Parker, Miles Morales, save the hero.
Yeah. Are we going through the games in order here?
No, we actually going to talk about The Last of Us, then we're going to go to PS5. We're going to start with current gen, and we're going to go PS5. Yo, support gaming, what's good? Blackberry, what's good, man? I see you guys in the chat.
Like button, bro. 66 people here.
I see y'all, man. But we're going to talk about these, everybody's most hated word or hated website. If you're a Xbox fan. We fanboy out here, Graham. Let's let you know.
Well, hold on. Are y'all fanboys like Jay Barry? Jay Barry is he kind of he.
Oh no, I fanboy.
I mean no harm, but I don't know about everybody else.
Oh no, I was trying to build that tension. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking, man. We gonna have a good convo here, man. But I didn't stay up for this Last of Us. I really and truly I don't care about reviews. I really don't care. But I like to make fun of it, you know what I mean? Especially, if we in that high greens. You know what I mean? So I didn't, people was talking about I'm gonna stay up to 2 hours so I can see the reviews. Nah, bro. I woke up regular time and then I saw the reviews here.
I'd rather wake up and be surprised. I'm not
yeah, you know what I mean? But yo, 96, yo, what was everybody's prediction before the reviews came out? Mine was like a 93, 94.
I said 95 to 98, 97, I think.
Jeez. I said 93.
Yeah, I was around that.
Actually, it got around where I was saying like 95, 96.
And the reason that I said 93 is because I thought there was gonna be more of those.
They got a few, Chris. They got a few.
No, but I thought it was gonna be more because of the whole controversy. I thought it was gonna be more of those websites that give like a 6 or 8.
Yeah, bro. You know what? You know what's the funny thing? They didn't actually use a controversy. They using violence. Let's read a synopsis of this. A little preview of some of these reviews,
bro.
Well, they can't use a controversy.
Why you say that?
Oh, because all the reviewers say there's only so much of the story they can go over, and all that part is the part they can't talk about. I ain't gonna say it here what it is, so I don't spoil nothing. They can't talk about it.
I didn't read no review. I just read some of these little previews here and there. But this is GameSpot, and I respect GameSpot. Like when it comes to reviews, like if there's one site that I look at for a review just to see it from, it's GameSpot. But this one is just funny to me. It's hard. It's a hard game to stomach. in the part because so much who Ellie is and what she does beyond her control, your control. She's deeply complicated and flawed, and her selfishness hurts a lot of people. At times, the pain you inflict feels so senseless that it leaves you numb. What?
Is that a negative?
They trying to say the game is too violent.
Let me know
when I can speak to that.
Is it a negative from them? Are you serious?
That sounds like a negative in my opinion. I would say
these
so.
Motherfuckers, bro. That's the point of her character. Even Neil Druckmann said himself, she gets to that point where she feels that way.
Yeah, it's about
and then
hate.
You as a player will feel that too, and they felt it clearly. But to them, it's a negative.
Yeah.
Damn, no. Some people are saying that they see the reason why Ellie might do certain things. They're saying the level in which she does these things. Some people have described it as like murder porn or some crap like that. And to explain the violence thing, because everybody's saying, oh, everybody that doesn't like the violence, they just soft.
So it's excessive.
When you look at a game, they're saying it's excessive, and to explain the difference between two games, people say, well, what about Mortal Kombat? Mortal Kombat does over-the-top violence, it's unrealistic and also funny. So no one takes it seriously. When Last was trying to tell this super serious, somewhat realistic story, and you see all this extreme violence, and it's to the point that some people feel like it's cool. Other people feel like it's too much, and it also destroys the characters. Like somebody said, every character in the game is shitty to them. I forgot which reviewer said that, and they said at that point you don't care anymore because everybody's just bad, and you don't really like anybody. This is my thing, Graham.
You know, that's
the people in The Last of Us is not good guys.
Really. That's not realistic to the world. No, it's not that they're not good guys.
What game were they playing? Yo, even Ellie, she was murdering people in 1 and in a DLC.
No, that's different. If we're gonna say that killing people
it's not different
because they're trying to kill you, it's the same as you going out killing a bunch of people that you don't have to kill. That's not the same thing.
No, because no. From what I'm going from, Neil Druckmann already explained this is a revenge story. You know what I mean? It's going to be a story about hate.
This is what we get. What Neil said.
Wait, one at a time.
I'm just saying this, and then y'all go on. We know what Neil said. Neil also said that some people aren't going to like this. It depends on how you tell this story. If you don't,
they accomplished what they wanted.
Some people don't like it, so some people like it. Some people don't like it.
You know why that's bullshit? I'm explaining to you guys why that's bullshit. Explain to me games like Warriors, games like GTA, games like
senseless killing GTA
games where you're doing drugs, coke, and
damn, that's a lot of hundreds.
Yo, in GTA, you flying planes into buildings.
No.
In GTA, you killing people. In GTA, you killing prostitutes. Hold on. Let me get my point across, and then y'all can have it because I'm working in podcast anyway. This is I feel like this is them trying to be critical for the sake of being critical or overcritical because too much violence. First of all, you're in a post-pandemic world where you got all these people coming after you. 1, 2. What games were you expecting? 3, there's too many games out here that are just as violent, if not more violent. I don't care what type of, it's funny violence. That doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, if someone is pulling their eyes out of your head and pulling your spine out of your skull, out of your body, attached to your head, that's still very violent, as opposed to, stabbing somebody up and shit. Right? Mortal Kombat is the perfect example. Yeah, Mortal Kombat is the perfect comparison because look at this newest Mortal Kombat and that in the shit that you're doing, squeezing somebody's balls off and all this crazy shit. What? Too violent?
Literally,
this is what I gotta say. Let me get this off. Let me get this off first. This is what I gotta say is that the fact from what I view from all the trailers, I understood the violence. You know what I mean? Like it was warranted because she's going over the extreme to get whatever revenge that she's going. Even when it shows the dynamic between the other characters that she's going to be a part of, the Asian dude, the Asian guy was like, yo, you're going too far. So it's not like there's like any kind of it's just like senseless. To me, it don't look like senseless violence. I ain't played the game yet, so we'll see.
Plus, we don't know why she's why she's doing what she's doing. Maybe they deserve it. We don't know.
That's what I'm saying. But the thing is,
don't tell us why.
No, we don't want to know
why. But we know why. Well, I know why.
The thing is that there is story beats for what I'm seeing from just the trailer that show, in my opinion, is giving her some type of reason of why she's going out into such lengths. We don't know the exact reason, but there's obviously something is affecting her that she's gonna do this. Even Joel is questioning her about it. The other Asian dude is questioning about it, like, yo, this is are you sure you want to do this?
Look at the old God of Wars.
No, but it's not just the reason why she's doing it. Hold on. It's not just the reason why she's doing it. Like, I'm pretty sure this person who reviewed this game didn't play or understood the first game. She grew up in this world of fuckery and people. All she understands is people being violent. That's how she has to defend herself. And then Neil says that something super crazy dramatic happens to her that affects her. And how do you think she's going to react to that? She's going to be like, oh, so you guys want to fucking do this shit? Then I'm going to be my worst self. And she just gets caught up into that. And then that's what GameSpot is trying to point out, that she's just doing these insanely gory stuff, right? But it doesn't fit for some reason. It's like, it's her character.
Yo, you know why this is full of shit? Let me tell you why this is full of shit, right? In the first game, right, when you get to the when it's winter time and you meet David, right, this man was chopping a fucking body while he was talking to her behind the fucking cage.
Exactly.
Then he was talking about raping her. What are you talking about, man?
Dude, that moment she got the machete, bro, that was so
I'm telling you, bro, get up out of here with all that, man.
Yeah, like
we saw them cut off an arm and it slid off a table. That's not a lot of visual violence.
What he was doing.
But okay, Persona per side. When you I can't talk now. The word you just used. When you do that compared to showing all the intricate details of violence, some people find that to be, they don't want to see that, especially when it's realistic. No, they don't have to play the game. We're talking about the reviewers, man.
Nah,
that's all I'm saying.
That's going into little nuances now.
The majority of,
and also we can't assume also too. Like I said,
viewers need to be not respectful. Straight. They shouldn't be calling it out their opinion. They need to be factual.
Yeah, that's
factual.
I agree. That's
not how reviews are. A review is an opinion with actual facts in it, but the majority of a review is someone's opinion. So if someone's opinion is this is too much violence, listen, I understand most people in here are PlayStation fans and Last of Us fans. But
let me pause you right there. Let me stop. Hold on. Let me pause your thought right there. Let's get something straight.
Can I finish real quick?
Hold on. Let's get something straight before you continue, because first off, please stop using that. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a PlayStation, Xbox. It doesn't matter what game it is. Violence is violence. That's not what this is. It's not about it being a PlayStation exclusive. It's not about, Xbox fanboys. That's not what this is, man. It's not about that, right?
Yes, the fact that you just said violence is violence tells me that that's incorrect. That violence is not just violence. Context always matters. Violence isn't just violence.
Nah, I think context is going into little nuances.
Let me just say this, right? Violence is what? If I hit someone, that's violence, right? Is anyone going to run around here and complain about the violence because you stomp on mushrooms in Mario? You're killing mushrooms. Okay. That's not going to be the same as any other type of violence. If violence is violence, then Mario is violent.
Yeah.
But no one's going to think of it that way because in context, how things look, how things are. No, that's true. Violence is violence. If you want to pretend like these words don't matter,
oh, we're PlayStation fans.
That is not what I'm just trying to say. You didn't let me finish my statement.
That it's violence. Okay, so
you didn't try to let
continue.
My statement was this: if you like something, and this is just true, sometimes you don't want to hear something you perceive as negative, and you're going to just say something. In my personal opinion, Persona, it's a little irrational to just say violence is violent. Period. It doesn't matter anything. The context. why someone that's kind of
okay.
me,
Let me throw.
I don't think this has to do anything. I don't think this has to do anything PlayStation. This is pretty much. This is a dumbass opinion. If somebody has a dumb opinion, it's a dumb opinion.
Dark skin tones up,
Okay, so if me and Barry get into a fight, right, fist fight, beating each other up, blah blah blah, right? Is that violence?
Yeah, you're fighting.
Okay, now if I go out and kill somebody, is that violence?
That is also violence. It's a higher level of violence. What?
Is it violence, yes or no?
It's higher violence? Level of violence.
If someone goes out and commits a murder, is that violence?
Persona, we already went over this. Yes, that's violent. But I think you're missing the point. There is no but. They're saying it's a lot of violence to the point it's not attractive anymore.
Nah, that's not what she's saying.
We're talking about a survival post-apocalyptic.
One second.
This is why I say
let's get the context together, because that's not what she's saying there. That's I think that's something that you're putting together here. She's saying that at times the pain you inflict feels so senseless that it can leave you numb. She's saying that it's too much of the violence, not the nuances as far as what you're doing. No, your whole point is that you're saying that violence is not violence because the type of level of detail that's going in.
Time out. I never said that. Y'all not. I didn't say violence isn't violence. I said there's a difference between fighting someone with your fist. Listen, we can watch people fist fight all day. Some people don't like seeing someone get shot to death.
But I understand that you're right, but at the same time, at its core, they're both violent.
The woman said that the violence hits a point to it feels. What did you just say, Jay Barry? Senseless. Some people don't find that attractive. That's all I'm saying. This is not rocket science. Which is why.
How is Gears of War okay?
This last thing I'm trying to say. And this
how is Gears of War okay though? And Gears of War, you literally have a chain.
Hold on, let him finish.
This is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know, this is what I'm trying to say. This is why, and yes, this is an assumption on my behalf, and I could be wrong. This is why I said maybe some people who just like The Last of Us and Sony, this is a simplistic thought process. The violence is to the point that some people find it unappealing.
Nah, listen, let me tell you something. It's not because
that maybe because if you like PlayStation and Last of Us, you might
that's an assumption.
That's all I'm saying.
Because the thing is, it's not
that's
because
where my issue lies with.
It's not because of PlayStation.
I might be wrong.
I'm not saying
it's a dumbass opinion. It's a dumbass opinion. Straight up.
You can think what you want about violence. It's that you're trying to tie a negative connotation of us being, oh, we're fans of this, so that means that we're overlooking what is clearly a problem that you may see. Right?
No, I'm not saying that you have to agree that's a problem. I'm just saying I think you're missing her words.
No. I understand her words clearly. I don't agree with it.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if she's reviewing Halo, Gears, Uncharted. It does not matter. That's what you're trying to tie the fact that we're fans of a specific platform to us being dismissive of what she's saying, when realistically, I'm dismissing what she's saying because I don't agree with it, and I don't think it's a valid point or a valid opinion. Again, she can have her own opinion, right? That's what a review is, your opinion. What I'm saying is, reading your opinion or seeing what you're saying, I don't agree that it's too violent when I look at the past and look at current gen of violent games that are out here that are just as violent, if not more violent. My case in point, Mortal Kombat. It doesn't matter if it's fun violence, and you just tried to make an exception for that by saying, oh, that's more funny violence, so it's okay. It's still violence. Why does somebody get in their nuts squeezed? Why does somebody hold on. Why does somebody get in their spine pulled out of their back, getting their arms and legs ripped off? That's fun violence to you? But watching a person that's gone through revenge and all this stuff is, oh, that's something that needs to, be looked at. Come on, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. You trying to slide.
Wait. Nope. Moving along. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. We over here talking about last reviews. Yeah, we pointed out a dumbass opinion, right? This is no different than the lady saying, "Oh, she in Days Gone, they don't like how the character is disrespecting women with his wife. It's a dumbass opinion. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Exactly.
For me, like, I don't really give a damn. Like, if it's too much for some people, that's their opinion. Like, if you feel like the violence too much, oh well. You know what I mean? That's you. But obviously, that's very few. Hold on. Let me finish, Omar. Obviously, that's very few, very, 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 very few of the reviews, right? Because the reviews are reflecting it. Most of the reviews are fucking loving that shit, giving it 9s and 10s and out of 10s and shit like that. So obviously, there's gonna be some people, as far as like that specific reviewer, yeah, like Jay Barry said, she was the one who fucking gave Days Gone a lower.
It's the same one
because. Yeah, it's the same reviewer.
Oh my God!
Let me finish.
Can I say one thing?
Hold on. No,
let him finish. Let him finish, man.
She's the one who got mad because Deacon, who's a biker, right? And then like biker culture, right? Like biker gangs and shit like that. They call their females old ladies. She got mad about that. She got mad about a motherfucking biker calling his women
his wife. His wife.
It's the same reviewer. So like, to me, like her opinion is like automatically like, I don't really care about what you think.
So she shouldn't be reviewing it.
Omar, let me finish, Omar. So if her opinions, like, I don't really get, like she's already like invalidated in my eyes, because there's a lot of shit that she says about certain games that I don't agree with, and that's okay, right? That's her opinion. I don't matter, but it doesn't matter. But for the most part, most people fucking love that shit. Most people understand why Ellie is doing what she's doing, right? And the game is about hate, which Neil Druckmann says, and the game is supposed to make you feel uncomfortable when you fucking like murder these people, right? When you murder these people and do all this shit, right? And that's what they set out for. And if that's what Naughty Dog set out for, guess what? They accomplished that. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, just want to say one thing.
I agree 100%, man.
Look what we're talking about. We're focusing on violent instead of talking about, does the game have bugs? Is the game finished? Does the game have good character models? Does the game run well? We're not focusing on that, because all of that, they have it on motherfucking luck. What they want us to focus on is freaking violence. Like, what the hell?
At the end of the day, I just pointed out that review to see how dumb it is.
I get you.
But overall,
they don't have
the game is doing well. You know what I mean?
I agree that lady's crazy, because I remember she said Days Gone, she didn't like that you play as a white male, and I was like, why does that even matter? But at the same time, the only reason why that opinion right there, the one about the violence being over the top, I'm not going to just dismiss. She's not the only one that I've heard say that. The thing is, again, some people just don't like that stuff.
What you think? Motivate?
We don't have a context to what was happening before that violence occurred. You know, we don't know.
For me, I know.
We don't know if it's justified.
I'm not gonna say what it is. I know what the context is. I'm not gonna say it though.
Yo, can
I say something to that point about, if you're in this world, we know the world of Last of Us is harsh, as violent. Why are you going into this game expecting something different? They're going to push that boundary. It's just that damn simple. The world gives no fucks. Like, I don't know why that's so complicated to understand. The world is not sunshine and rainbows. It's the end of the goddamn world. Morals go out the damn fucking door sometimes. It just is what it is.
Well, that's actually, I got something to say to that though, real quick. A reviewer I watched said something that I think, when I play the game, maybe I feel differently, but what he said was, The Last of Us 1, he said the best way he can explain it is like being in darkness, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. He said Last of Us Part 2 wants to explore the idea of someone who would rather live in darkness and not go to a better way of being. And he said, you know, for a lot of people, including himself, that's not, he doesn't like that, right? Which I think most people who kind of like things with some type of good or hope won't like that either. You know, I don't think most people just like to revel in living in a dark mindset. You know, that's uneasy for a lot of people. Some people find that to be disturbing.
My whole thing is, if the story is warranted,
I can get it.
If the story is warranted, as far as
a lot of these people, saying it's not. A lot of people have said that they feel like they had to destroy.
That's not a lot of people.
Not from what I'm seeing here.
Whether it's a lot or not, I'm just saying that people are saying they felt like they had to destroy Ellie in particular to achieve that, to the point that she's unlikable alongside of everybody else they don't like.
She's not
Grim, it just depends on the person.
She's not a good person.
What?
I don't get that.
Why do you keep? I don't know what you keep saying. Some people aren't good people. I don't. Why?
No,
she's not
her
character since the first game.
She's not a good person.
Why is Ellie a good person? Why is Ellie a bad person in the first game?
Look who was mentoring her, bro. The whole Joel is not a good person.
Not a good person.
Yeah,
Joel wasn't a good person.
He's
Joel was a murderer.
Joel wasn't a good person because Joel was killing killing them fireflies and all that. And he said one thing that you can also go back to is when they were driving in the car and the dude that was sick walking up, and he was like, "That ain't no sick dude," and drove up on him. And then she asked him, "How did you know that?" And he said, "Because I used to do ambush runs like that."
Okay, so
this man is not he lived a very complicated path.
I know Joel's past. I said, why is Ellie? Y'all keep saying Ellie's not a good person, kid. I don't understand.
Ellie is a murderer, dog.
I mean, she grew up fucking in a crazy ass world, so it's gonna change her. It's gonna, you know what I mean? Like, you growing up in that shit, you're gonna be how you become. But the thing is most games have that, like even games that are dark, they have that, you know, that light at the end of the tunnel, or whatever. So this game being all about the darkness and the hate, that's different than already most games, and I don't see the problem with this game taking that direction. Well, we already got so many games that's all about the light at the end of the tunnel. That's all about, you know, like the happy ending and whatnot. You know what I mean? We don't get a lot of games that are just like there's just no hope at all. You know what I mean? And
that's
some people
true.
might not like that.
For some people, that they might find that to be interesting because that's not normal. Like, normally there's some type of good at the end, but people are claiming that it isn't. But like I said, last thing I said about the Ellie thing, you guys keep saying Ellie murdered people. As far as I understand that, there's not a time I've seen Ellie was in a situation in the first game or even the DLC where she wasn't killing somebody to survive out of self-defense. Not she went out trying to kill someone else.
Wait a minute.
Can you tell me that? I don't remember.
Wait. So you're telling me right now that she's not doing this to survive? If she's trying to
time out.
No. Hush it up. You don't have your turn. Hush it up.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Now you're saying in the first one, she didn't have situations where she had to kill. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying she did. Well, say that again. What?
Then are you saying in the first one that she didn't have situations where she had to kill?
She didn't have them where she had to kill?
No, she did have to kill. Like, she had to kill to survive. Because you can
that's
go
the first
through
game.
The Last of Us and dang near not have to kill anybody if you're careful. You can probably do that in 2 as well. So I'm saying, are you going to be sitting here telling me that, oh, she's just doing this senselessly, or she might, if you play it a certain way, try to get through without killing nobody, but hey, if motherfucker come up, you're going to have to swing, right?
I think you're misunderstanding 2 different things. You're talking about No, I'm trying to explain, bro. You're talking about someone playing the game and deciding, I don't want to kill the NPCs that I can avoid. The people you have to kill because of the plot, like, that's just going to happen regardless. For our understanding of the story, without even going into spoiler territory, Ellie is seeking revenge. When you seek revenge, that means that they're not coming after you, you're coming after them.
No, but they came after you first.
Time
they
out.
came after you first, sir.
Someone can come after you, and you can choose to go get revenge or not, right?
Yo, bro, this is what I'm saying. Ellie's not a good. From the first time we played The Last of Us, she did not hesitate to shoot somebody in the head to defend Joel. There's no, she could have easily punched the person. She could have easily threw a chair at the person. No, she picked that gun up.
Where was a chair, and how could a little girl punch a grown man in the head that would have got him off the
That could have stopped the person.
Jim has the IQ level
I played that game multiple times. She could have put up what chair was around at that time.
I really have to ask this question. Are we really trying to think of
there was rationale for? Hold on. We gotta do it one at a time. We got to do one. They was literally in a bar with a whole bunch of chairs in that area, pool tables, all that stuff in that. There's a kitchen. She could easily pick up something and distract the person to get off Joe. What she did, she picked up the gun and did not hesitate to shoot that man in the head.
And if you remember, she slowly picked up the gun.
Nah, she did not. She did not.
After she was done, she was scared.
No, she was not.
Confused. She was.
Yo, she was no Grim. She was not, bro. Because she was not scared because
after she killed her, she was like, "Holy shit!" She was breathing heavy.
Grim. Nah. You got to play it again because the whole time they was like, "Yo, why don't you give me?"
A week ago.
The whole time she was like, "Why don't you give me a gun?" Before the whole time. Then right after that scene, she said, "Give me a gun."
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
She was ready for that.
Hold on. I want to hear.
Next topic. Why? My question is, why are we trying to?
Look, I'm done with this one. Y'all got it. We can talk about.
Why is rationale being? Why is rationale being trying to? What is the rationale behind this? Like, these are video games. I don't.
Nah, that's what
I've been playing games just as bad as this since I was a kid, man. Like, I don't.
Punisher, bro.
Yo,
like,
hold on,
I really don't get it.
Hold on. We got some donations. Yo, first of all, yo, Hustle Motivate. Introduce yourself, man.
Have to be likable.
Ladies and gentlemen of Hustle and Motivate.
Read.
Just catch me on Twitter at Hustle and Motivate. Same thing with Twitch. J Bar, thank you for allowing me to be on once again. Thank you.
You no problem, man. Let me just do these super chats. Then you can get your thoughts on the Naughty Dog Last of Us Part 2 reviews. But Andrew Wilkins, $2. He said Grim has the IQ of every black Xbox fan shaking my head. What does that mean?
That's messed up. I started to block that shit.
Well, I don't get that. What's wrong with black Xbox fans?
Andrew Wilkins has a problem with me because I believe in God. So he can have a good day.
Hey yo, my man Glorious War. The main protagonists in stories don't have a likable or moral righteous. Read Shakespeare for F's sakes, for Hollywood for making soft people. F Hollywood for making soft people. But yo, Hustle Motivate, what's your thoughts on the reviews? And we're gonna move on to this PS5 event.
I'll keep it gangster since I joined a little bit late. I knew it was going to hit a 96. I had said this on Crossfire. I said between 94 and 96. Then I was on a Scumcast and I said, nah, it's going to be in the 96. I saw it coming. In terms of the violence, and shout out to Cali Plage, because I got spoiled on it. There is one scene in particular the way it's like super gruesome, but like in the first game, if y'all remember, like in the beginning, I ain't even talking about Joe's daughter getting shot in the stomach. I'm talking about when they catch up to Robert and they break his arm. Like, that shit made me turn away. So apparently it's going to be more of that in the second game. And I look forward to seeing it. And I'm not super off in the battle. What's up?
Not to you. This is not a question for you. I'm just like, This is more of a general question. If someone is squeamish, why?
Okay.
You know what type of game this is.
Yeah.
Right? Why even have that complaint when you know what this is, right? That's like going on a roller coaster, throwing up, right? Going on a roller coaster right after you ate and throwing up and mad that you threw up. You just eating.
And not only that, we've seen movies that are like way worse that use actual realistic graphic images that are like extremely bad.
There's also two things I want to say. When Joel fucking sticks that fucking knife into that guy's knee and shit, that was fucked up as hell, dude. That was super fucking crazy.
That joint was good.
And also the first showcase of The Last of Us 2 when the fucking girl gets her fucking wrist smashed, bro. Like as soon as you saw that, you were like, if I was trying, I'm like, I'm not playing this game because it's too much for me. Leave it to someone else.
I remember them complaining about that. I remember, like,
I was like, oh, like, whoa, like I couldn't see it, dude. I couldn't watch it. But I was like, I want that fucking, I want that shit. I want it.
Yo, but yeah, The Last of Us, pretty much we got to wait one more week and we in there, man. Like swimwear is going to be a glorious day. You already know how Twitter is going to be. PlayStation Nation.
You should be able to download it now. I downloaded it.
Nah, it's downloaded. It's downloaded. Yo, Joe Schmo, what's good, man? T-Man, what is up? I see you guys in the chat, man. I'll shout you out. Guapzilla, what's up?
The fanboys, they don't want to talk about The Last of Us. They're still too harped on that whole Spider-Man situation.
Yeah. We're going to circle back to the Spider-Man right now. We're going to circle back to it.
Hey, J Bar, before you say that, am I muted? Hello?
Nah, you can hear you.
Oh, my bad. I just want to say before you say that, yo, I got to say what's up to my man Baltimore in the chat. I ain't heard from him in a long time. What's up, man?
Oh, Baltimore's MVP? That's my guy. But yo, yeah, we're gonna get to the Spider-Man thing because that's pretty much what the first game shown at the event. So we're gonna talk about this. Where if you guys missed earlier in the stream, not Naughty Dog, Insomniac came out because apparently, people were confused if Spider-Man was going to be a DLC. Is it a remaster? Is it a standalone game? Insomniac, which is crazy because the event was yesterday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Earlier this morning at 11 a.m. So pretty much this is pretty much what time Western time this is. This is going to be like
8 o'clock.
8. So they just woke up. Pretty much they just woke up and were like, yo, what is everybody talking about? This game is a standalone game. Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales is the next adventure in the Spider-Man universe. We will reveal more about this standalone game at the future date. Hashtag Spider-Man Miles Morales. And a few people asking questions here. So is this a remaster? Which is a dumbass question after the tweet. Been seeing reports that it's new content for Spider-Man PS4 remaster. It's a standalone game. There's a lot of confusion if this is a remake with an expansion or it's just Miles Morales. It's just Miles' own game. Can you clarify? That's pretty much a clarification right there. It's a standalone game, but once again, it's a standalone game. You know what I mean? So
what that tweet said really is like, I'm not buying it, but can you clarify, please?
Yeah.
I'm not buying this.
Exactly. Pretty much. Like, I'm not buying this shit, but
hold on. So here's what Jason Schreier, right? He said this in the tweet about an hour ago. He said, "News: Spider-Man Miles Morales is not an expansion or enhancement or remaster, despite a Sony executive's comment this morning." A source tells Bloomberg News. Nor is it Spider-Man 2. It is a brand new standalone game, similar in scope to Uncharted Lost Legacy.
Let's go.
Yeah, but the funny thing about it, when I watched a lot of reactions right this morning, and nobody seemed this confused. Everybody was like, "Oh, so it's like a standalone like Lost Legacy." That's the reactions that I saw. Jack Move, Sick, me and Persona. Even like BG, they was like, "Oh, so it's like Lost Legacy."
Yeah, I said a couple people too.
Nobody was confused, but all of a sudden, this morning on Twitter, people was just magically confused. That's a couple of hours later.
My boy Baron said, "Oh, y'all reselling an old game," but that motherfucker just bought Xenoblade Chronicle.
All right, I have a real question. Sorry, Chris. Did they not play Part 4? No, I'm fucking with you, Chris. But they did not play. I said Part 4. Did they not play Spider-Man? If you know what happens at the end of it, like you should have known. Like even if it was just the expansion, like because the turnaround on it was super quick, and that's what I was confused at first. I'm like, well, damn. I said they pumped that joint out super quick. I was like, this is a real game, but it's an expansion. So, okay, I'm cool with it. It's not a big deal.
Like quick, though? I mean, it's 2.5. It's pretty much 3 years.
No, it's 2 years.
No, 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, it came out in 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
3 years.
If you put it in a timeline perspective, they had all the base elements there. All they would have to do is just make a story, and then add in Miles's special, his particular powers. I mean, you already got the world.
The foundation is there already.
Yeah. So it wouldn't take 3, 4, 5, 6 years to do something like that.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they were working on the Miles Morales stuff simultaneously with developing Spider-Man as well.
Probably.
Yeah,
more likely, yeah.
Because
Spider-Man
the dev
2
kits were out for like 3 years for PS5.
Spider-Man 2 could be the same thing as the same map, but just expanded with more fleshed out storage and shit like that. You can go to Brooklyn or whatever the fuck,
Yeah,
no, but what this game much they just with the world that they already built with like the base game Spider-Man, they just added Miles Morales to that world, and then they're obviously going to enhance some of the features and stuff like that to take some of the hardware advantage of the PlayStation 5 and make it as like standalone expansion.
That's what I want.
Oh, I think we getting that, so I ain't worried about that.
Let me go fucking fast, bro.
Also, Miles Morales is going to have his own powers, So that's going to be super interesting. And I'm super curious if they are going to make use of that SSD. If that's the case, well,
for sure. Why would they not? Why would they not? Why would they not make use of the SSD?
That wasn't
just imagine this shit. You're fighting like a boss, like Vulture or some shit, and you're just punching him in the sky, and he's flying really fast all across the fucking map. You know, that's just gonna look so fucking sick.
Yeah, well, Miles Morales, he's supposed to be faster than Peter Parker, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
I don't think he's faster, but he does have different little abilities. Like he got the electrical discharge, and he got the turn invincible.
I wonder if they'll do cameos with other superheroes, you know, like Daredevil and shit.
That's what I wanted with the first game. I wanted Daredevil.
I'm sure. Like I'm calling it right now. I'm 100% sure that at the end of this standalone, they're definitely gonna tease something big at the end of it.
Yeah, for part 2, right?
It's gonna show Avengers, the better game. That's what made by Insomniac.
But yeah, guys. So
this is a Lost Legacy type thing. I don't really expect a whole lot. I mean, because Lost Legacy, you know, it just took the foundation of Uncharted 4 and gave you like the open world thing, which I liked a lot. So I don't know what they're gonna do with this, but I just hope if it's not in this game, in the sequel, the actual Spider-Man 2 or whatever that's gonna be called, I just want better combat. I feel like the swinging was great in the first game, and I like the collectible stuff, like in all those Spider-Man games, like collecting comic books and stuff like that. But I just want the combat to be deeper.
What I think is that there's a lot of ways you can make it deeper, but pause. But But aside of I think this is probably gonna be like, as far as the story itself, the story is probably gonna be like 10 hours, but there's gonna be a bunch of side stuff you can do in the side quests. Are probably going to be a lot better.
I don't think it's going to be that short. They say it's going to be substantial. It's a substantial game.
They said in the thing that it was going to be substantial with parentheses, or not parentheses, but quotations, which is to emphasize that this isn't going to be some 3-hour DLC.
Here's the thing,
it's going to be like a full-fledged.
It depends how much they're going to charge for it too. If it's full $60, it's going to be like.
When people are mentioning Lost Legacy, they're not saying that it's going to be the same length. They're just saying it's a standalone, just like what Naughty Dog did.
Yeah.
But they have the entire map already done. Lost Legacy, they have to rebuild parts of the map and change stuff around. So they spent more time doing that than actually developing the game, which was still good. But with this, they have the map already. All they have to do is increase the density of traffic and people, make it so you can go faster and all this other shit, and then just focus on having more content on it.
Yeah,
so
like
it's gonna be Spider-Man PS4, but just much better.
When we saying Lost Legacy, we saying that that's the expansion of that world is going to be within the story. Not like it's going to be.
I'm not speaking up to the length of it or anything of that nature. It's only to serve as an example of the route that Insomniac is taking with Spider-Man Miles Morales in terms of its individuality to Spider-Man original.
And frankly, I don't care about the story. Honestly, I want them to focus more on give me. Hold on.
No,
I care. I want to beat the story, but I also want a reason to come back and play it for hours and hours more. Spider-Man PS4, I did all that as I was playing. I was taking screenshots and like pictures and shit like that, and there was only a few side quests that you could do. There wasn't a fuck ton to do. I want them to focus a lot more on that, on giving me a bunch of more side stuff to do, so that when I beat the story, I can. Okay, no, those are just movesets. I want it so that when I beat the story, I can come back and play for more and more and more hours. You know, Spider-Man was good, but I want more from that in this game.
You got that with the DLCs though.
Oh yeah, true.
The DLCs added more side missions and stuff on there.
And people hated it. Actually, they hated that trolling lady. I forgot her name.
Who? Silver? What's her name?
I think her name's Screwball or something.
Yeah, Screwball. Yeah,
Screwball side missions.
Yeah, they hate her.
You know why people hate it? Because a lot of people don't really know Screwball. She's kind of new. You know, she's not really like main.
So,
why I feel bad too for Insomniac? Because, man, they had the fight with the puddle bullshit. Now this community is crazy, bro. Like,
and it's not gonna affect
crazy, bro.
It's just a small fake outrage on social media. This shit ain't gonna. People are gonna fucking buy that game and draw.
Of course they gonna buy it.
They don't understand the outrage is going to make it even crazier.
Here's one thing though, like, they already went through the puddle gate, so now that they know that didn't change shit, they're like, I don't care anymore. I don't give a fuck. I don't really give a fuck.
They're not.
Now they got
smart.
expansion gate.
They're gonna run with this is just a DLC. That's what they're gonna run.
So no, I think they're just confident, because back then, since it was their first attempt at it, they were like, oh shit, these people are mentioning stuff. Let me clarify. But now they're more like, we're good, bro. Like,
Yo, so
people are gonna buy it.
This is the article that came out. I think this came out yesterday. No, what's today? Yeah, it came out yesterday. This came out yesterday after the briefing, right? And here they listing all of the first party games here. So we're gonna read what they said about Spider-Man to see how people was confused with this shit. The latest adventure in Spider-Man universe, we build on and expand Marvel Spider-Man through an all-new story. Players will experience the rise of Miles Morales as he masters new powers to become his own Spider-Man. With the PS5 ultra-fast SSD, players can near instantaneously fast travel across Marvel's New York City, or feel the tension of each of one of Miles' web swings, punches, web shots, and venom blasts with a DualSense wireless controller, haptic feedback. Highly detailed character model and enhanced visuals across the game intensify the story of Miles Morales as he faces great new challenges while learning to be his own Spider-Man. Were any of you guys confused by that? Saying, Cyber Dragon, what's good, man? Android, what's up, man?
Actually, one question. How many teams does Insomniac Studios actually have?
I'm not too sure.
Speaking to the Sony executive that made it all take.
Yo, the thing is, what's the Sony executive? He did not mention anything of a remaster. He's talking about expansion.
Yeah, exactly.
So even with that, I don't know how people got confused.
He said it's a substantial expansion from the first game. That's pretty much what he said.
For a fucking puddle gate round 2.
But at the end of the day, no, this is not even. No, you guys are causing this upon yourself, because you got. Let's just wait for the horse's mouth. Yeah. That's all you gotta do. Stop listening.
We don't know this, and this is speculation. But could this game also be coming with the regular game too? Like, you buy it, and the Miles thing is like the main point. But will it come with?
I don't think so.
It might come with the Spider-Man game.
I mean, if anything, more than likely what's going to happen.
That'd be a good deal, though. $60, the new thing and no game.
Well, if you don't have it and want to get the whole complete package, then okay, here you go, $60. But like for us, if you already have it or have a base game that's going to be remastered, you get the remaster and then $25 for.
I think once we saw this tweet right here, it's not going to come with anything. It's going to be a standalone.
Yeah, it's just going to be a standalone, and I'm sure the Spider-Man, the base game, is going to be enhanced for the PS5 for free anyway.
Yeah.
That SSD going to do wonders.
You already saw it with Ratchet, dude. Like, I can't wait.
Yeah,
that was the most impressive game of that show, as far as like the utilization of what everybody SSD, talking about the SSD, but the fact that he was in real time, in game, right, running on a PS5, going these different worlds, right, that were like they weren't small worlds, it was worlds,
and they're all super big and detailed.
Yeah, and they were loaded instantaneously, like with like no hiccup, nothing like that. Like that's impossible on current gen. Like,
and that's all gameplay.
Yo, so
gameplay.
What's y'all guys' thoughts on the Horizon Zero Dawn trailer?
That shit looks fucking.
I'm more interested in the Sackboy adventure game in Ratchet and Clank.
What's your thoughts on the Horizon Zero Dawn trailer?
I was about to say the same thing.
One at a time, man.
The Horizon trailer, it was like, okay, I kind of expected it, and even though I didn't want to see it, I was just mesmerized, because I'm like, bruh, they really about to just blow this whole game, like compared to the first one, and even the Frozen Wild expansion. This is gonna be a totally whole different beast, completely.
Yeah. It gave me the chills, bro, when I watched that shit.
Yeah, look how good this crab look, bro.
The music too.
And one thing I'm curious about is just how much the PlayStation 5 is going to make their work easier. Because if you remember, the very first Thunderjaw was the very first dinosaur they created, and it took them, I think, 1 year to create its model and make it functional. They built the entire game based on this one monster. If they couldn't make this run, then they were not able to create the entire game. So if we seeing that mammoth that is that big and it's already been done, maybe the PlayStation 5 is that shit that
but you also got to remember that the game is already, the foundation is already there. You know what I mean? You're just enhancing upon. You know, you're gonna create new stuff like the mammoth and the turtle and the little you know, hogs and all that stuff. You're gonna do that, but
little crabs,
everything is already there. So now that the Thunderjaw is coming in there, you're gonna see that it's a little bit more detailed, but the base assets is already there.
Yeah, I thought it looked phenomenal. You can tell like the actual scale of the world is gonna be way bigger than the first game. It had some. They're gonna have much more variety with like the biomes and the environments. Underwater exploration, which I always love. Some people hate like the whole a lot of people complain about like underwater exploration in video games, but to me, I actually like, you know what I mean, like the old Zeldas and shit like that. I'm pretty sure they didn't show it off in the trailer, but I remember talking about this. They couldn't do this on the PS4, the hardware limitations. I'm pretty sure you're also gonna be able to fly one of them Thunderbirds or some shit.
Yeah.
Because you see the pterodactyls right here. It looked like they could be mounted.
I just wonder, like, you see Aloy climbing a mountain, very detailed. Like, you climb mountains in the other one, but it's like, the particular
specific.
Yeah. I wonder if there's going to be like Breath of the Wild, where you could just climb up a mountain.
That's a good idea.
That's a good question.
This Horizon Zero Dawn was around 50 hours. At least that's how it was for me, because to me it was 100 hours, I think. So just how big this game is going to be? Double the size, triple the size, quadruple the size. Let's go!
Maybe cap at 67 because that's huge.
The funny thing, like Chris said it, yo. The funny thing about this game is like it's much more expansive as far as the different biomes that you're gonna be traveling through. Because obviously the journey is the west, right? And in the end of the trailer, you saw the Golden State Bridge and everything. So she's traveling deep to the west. So you're going through all of those areas, you know what I mean? Which is gonna be.
Yo, they should have. You know what song they should have had playing? They should have had Biggie playing. I'm going back to Cali.
Word.
Going to the west.
Well,
question: were you okay with not seeing co-op? To me, I'm glad we didn't see co-op.
Anybody want that shit?
I mean, we don't know. They can still add it. We don't know.
If there's co-op in there, you're not gonna see me touch that. Trust me.
Facts. If it's co-op, it's probably just be a separate mode, not actual part of the player. So
anybody want that bullshit?
I felt Horizons, you fighting the robots was great. And to me, they don't even have to really improve that much on that, because that was already.
The weakest side is the melee, of course.
The human combat.
Well, I felt the melee, because it felt like the melee was just like a thing you need to do real quick. But they can improve that. But like fighting the humans, that really should be better. And
I like
when
the
you play it
actual
the first time.
I like the actual fighting the humans, because you can. It's not like you're just confounded to just using the melee. You can use all the arrows and all that stuff as well. But that's to me is the melee feeling. Like the heavy hits was all right, that's a heavy. But the light ones, I was just like, you could do a little bit more with the combos and all that stuff. But
I just they need to definitely.
Yo, Chris, what's good, man?
They need to. What's up, man? They need to. No, I know. They need to definitely expand upon the melee. They need to actually have a melee skill tree, which gets expanded upon, and we need different melee weapons. You only one melee weapon the entire game. You upgraded it, but it really
should be better too.
Yeah, it should be more.
Can you imagine?
I feel like talking to NPCs, like when you first play the game, you try to understand the story. It don't seem nothing wrong with it, but when I tried to play Horizon again, I was like, wow, these characters are kind of like, I don't know. It just seemed like it was no. I don't know the way they talk, and Aloy seemed. I don't want to say nothing, because it might spoil something, but Aloy kind of talks like she doesn't care about anything, and it just kind of like you really notice it the second time you play, like she don't really seem like she care about anything you're saying, and it just seemed weird. So
Like I took that as like she don't really understand, like, because she just coming out, you know what I mean? She don't really understand this world like that. Well, not she do, but she's so curious with everything. Like there's certain parts where the dialogue I feel like didn't line up. So I get what you're saying. Like that.
Certain standout characters had good dialogue, but like the majority, it was just kind of like awkward conversation, and you know, like maybe that.
But she was an awkward person growing up. Remember, because she was outcasted, so she was.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
She didn't have social.
No, I'm saying from the other people. I'm not just talking about her. I'm talking about like the people you talk to. Like there was one dude, like he was kind of like he like hunting and killing people. He was kind of crazy. So talking to him and him seeming crazy made sense. But like it was some female in the sand area. She was great. I don't remember. She was a really good character, but the majority of them just seem awkward.
I don't think she has that what's called more like of an empathy level, because she grew as an outcast. Also, I'm curious about one thing, which is, can you imagine if we gave Aloy a grapple hook to be able to grab on dinos, or
she did have a grapple hook, but use us limited to how you want to use it. She had a grappling hook when you do the tall necks when you going down the mountain. Limited. She had the grappling hook, but it's just limited usage.
Yeah, but I'm talking about one you can use actually on the robot to be able to ride them. Then
you talking about like in combat?
Yeah. I mean in combat, but like assisting her in combat, but also outside the combat, a mix of both. Also, I remember in an interview, and that was with one of the creator of the game, developer of the game. They said that in the first game they didn't want Aloy to be able to reprogram strong dinosaurs for a large time, for always, because they wanted you to feel despair. I want you to rely on yourself and not on dinosaurs. So I'm curious: are they going to allow us to tame something like Thunderbird or the other one to use them? That would be massive.
I think you're gonna be able to ride those big ass turtles in the sea. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think you're gonna ride the pterodactyls that was there, that flying in the air. Yo, my man, Adrian, what's good? Adrian, I see you. But yo, this is Demon Souls. They didn't say no remake on this. They just call it Demon Souls. So that's what I'm
it's the same thing with Shadow Colossus. They didn't have remake in the title, but it was.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. You're right. But yeah, man, I'm impressed on how good this look. I remember Demon Souls on PS3.
It looks way better. Did you see the screenshot comparisons?
Yeah, I see it.
Way better.
Gee, it looks good, man. But I know a lot of people not going to really play this game. But I'm definitely going to give it another. I'm going to give it another go.
But that's a big skip for me. I'll let Erica. I'll let Erica and who was that? Luca. I'll let them handle that. I can't fuck with no Dark Souls games. So it look nice though. It do look nice.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite genre right now. Like I beat all the Dark Souls. I beat all the Dark Souls games, including Demon Souls. This is the absolute. To me, right? I plan on getting a PS5 day one. Mm-hmm. But even if I didn't, whenever this game comes out, this is a system seller to me. Like this is the game that'd be like, I definitely need to buy a PS5. But that's because I'm just a huge Dark Souls from software game. And I can't wait to whoop people's ass in PvP again in that game.
Do you think they're going?
I'm just burnt out on the Souls game. So,
do you think they're going to add new stuff to it or keep it the same?
No, they said they will. Well, okay, so they didn't officially say that, but I'm going off of all the rumors. It says all the rumors are true, right? I'm just going to assume that this is true. They said that they were going to add more things to do. Like the base game is going to be entirely pretty much like the same, but they were going to maybe add like more missions, maybe like a new world or some shit like that.
More bosses, more enemies, so they're going above and beyond what they did with
According to the rumors, but they have to confirm that. but since all the rumors were pretty much spot
Now,
on.
if that rumor is true, though, if that rumor is true, then who made the new content?
Y'all love educated rumors.
But do we trust Bluepoint to make Souls? I mean, they I don't know what standalone games
it's not just
made.
Bluepoint. It's Bluepoint and Sony Japan. Japan Studio.
Yeah, but is it FromSoft doing anything?
Bluepoint, well, Japan Studios, they work with FromSoft. Yeah.
I'm sure they consulted FromSoft on some other things, right? So FromSoft, right? They're not directly, right? Have anything to do with like the handling as far as like the on hands, productions and stuff like that with this game. But I'm sure Bluepoint went to From Software Studios and sat down with Miyazaki themselves and be like, "Hey, we think it was cool if we add this. What do you think?" You know what I mean? So,
yep.
Yeah, I remember Japan Studios. They co-developed Bloodborne as well. I think they have the experience there. I'm not saying they're From Software, but they have the experience there. But I would assume that as well, that they,
so you're still gonna get the entire base original, anyways. You know what I mean? So nothing's really gonna change on that front. You're still gonna go to them screenshots were crazy, like Ballateria, like Castle Ballateria, the freaking Dragon King. Like I remember all of them shits.
Yeah, the Miles Morales game is a standalone Android. It's his own game. But yeah, I'm just going over these trailers one by one. You know what I mean?
Did you hear about Resident Evil 8 not having load screens on PlayStation 5?
Who?
Resident Evil 8 looks freaking amazing.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I did see that Resident.
Yeah, some shots look fucking like a movie. It looked like real life. Like when there's like guys with like some black masks inside of a house and you see their eyes. That scene right there, I thought it was like a real person.
Oh, see, what's his name? Ayakumu said Japan Studios worked on Demon Souls as well, just as Bloodborne.
Yeah. They usually like the From Software exclusive, like the actual like exclusive for PlayStation.
Like Japan Studio part of it.
Usually it's Japan Studios. They're helping with some of the productions. But going back on Resident Evil 8, there was some people like and it's crazy. All the rumors were true about this game. That it was going to be called Village. That it was going to feature werewolves. That it was going to be a like the main villain or one of the main villains was going to a witch. And we've seen this one witch, and then we also seen I think these like 4 chicks that I think look like witches or whatever. But some people were complaining. They're like, "Oh, what werewolves in Resident Evil? What? Like, nah." Like people are like complaining about that. But we're talking about freaking Resident Evil, right? You got freaking like zombie crocodiles. You got these tyrants that roam around, Mr. X and Nemesis X. You got freaking the hunters, right? Which are like these freaking enhanced freaking frogs and shit like that. Like you got all sorts of crazy different types of creatures and different types of affected or whatever. Why is werewolf so why is werewolf seem like crazy? Like it wouldn't happen in that world. And to me, that's stupid.
People are afraid of change. Mostly they hate change. So
Resident Evil already has crazy ass freaking creatures. I don't understand.
A lot of us actually with 7. I was excited because 7 seemed like they were going to add ghosts to it, and then they did the cop out, and it was like
what up, y'all?
The virus again.
I want the black PS5, but I am cool with the color.
I thought that would have been cool.
Y'all
talking
too many things, not enough
even though he's
features.
a werewolf,
I am
guarantee
on lunch.
it's a
Thanks
strand
for
of
the
the
stream.
virus. It's not like just a regular werewolf.
Right.
Yo, 1 second, guys. I got a donation from my man Vanpan. Shout out to my man Vanpan. He said, "What up, y'all? I want a black PS5, but I'm cool with the color. Y'all talking too many games, not enough features. I'm on lunch. Thanks for the stream." Yeah, no doubt, man. But my bad on the Resident Evil talk. We'll come back to that. But I'm over here playing Ratchet and Clank, right? And then I was just realizing, I realized it, but I just want to highlight it here that just look as he's riding this little alien thing, that how seamless this thing is flowing. You know what I mean? It's just moving smooth. Let me see what this is on. Okay, so this is on 4K here, right? Look how smooth this joint is, yo. As this trailer goes by here. But this is one of the games that I was really, really impressed by, just on a gameplay standpoint, which Ratchet & Clank is always fun. Yo, Sean, what's up, man? Ratchet and Clank always fun, but just seeing this stuff, like all the destruction, the dimension warping that's going on, him riding this little alien thing here, and the level of detail. Look at the background, the level of detail, and everything, yo. How that's smooth and seamless this joint is, bro.
Yeah, it looks good.
I want to say,
is it gonna run at 60 or is it gonna be locked at 30?
If the trailer is 60, it probably will be, because when they re-uploaded some trailers in 4K, some of them were 60, so it would give you an indication that the game was running on 60. So I'm not sure.
I was going to say that as well. There were a lot of things happening in that Ratchet and Clank trailer yesterday that I don't know, just a lot of things that I appreciated. Shout out to that SSD, man. Like, he was warping through the dimensions. He was grabbing the dimensions, going through them.
Look how fast he's moving.
Extremely seamless. I'm like, yo, it didn't seem like no frame hiccups, no nothing in that.
You can tell it was like in real time, because once he drops into the fucking dragon, right there's a bit of a hiccup as soon as he drops. It's not because of lag, it's because they're transitioning from him dropping to him sitting on the dragon. So if you watch this trailer, you'll see that little pop, and that gives you an indication that that's actually real time, because otherwise it would have made it super seamless if it wasn't.
Yeah, from this trailer had to be them actually playing it, or not them playing it maybe at the moment, but this is real gameplay. But when he goes between the worlds, though, you could tell, like, for a minute when they bring in the little, I guess it's a black hole or whatever, it kind of slowed down. But that is insignificant, bro. Yeah, I do not care about that. That does not matter. This shit looks amazing. Yeah. I love Ratchet and Clank. This is one of the best games they showed for me.
It was
definitely top three.
It was technically the most impressive game, and plus, it was definitely real gameplay in the trailer. As far as transitions between the different rifts, because if you remember, he goes through at least 3 or 4 different rifts, and then he ends up in the world where it's there's these pirate ships, and then as soon as he drops down in the ships, it goes straight into gameplay, awesome.
Yeah, that Kina game looks really good.
Y'all watch it in 4K though, man. That shit was crazy.
Yo, that's the game that you that's the game you show to your friends and your family. Like, hey, this is the reason why you need a PlayStation 5.
Yeah,
I said that during my live stream yesterday. I'm like, yo, that when you saw all that on the screen and it was just popping off and it was super bright, super colorful. I like stuff like that.
But it's a cartoony game, man.
Hey, that shit look crazy. I don't care.
It's some. We can talk about that later, J Barry. But there is some funny business with that. There's some
cartoony games. Yo, look at the reflections on my man Clank. Yo, look at this.
Clank, it's got ray tracing.
It's
hey,
really?
If you listen to the small interview, the small explanation.
Look at the reflection here. You see it. You see it on him. You even got to listen to the interview.
They say that they were able to have ray tracing or tracing on Clank.
Yep.
Yo, what you were saying, Court?
No, I was saying, did you skip over GT?
Oh no, I'm going through all of the first party stuff, like the
Okay, that's cool.
We're gonna go to the third party stuff soon, but I'm just going through each game, just asking y'all opinions on, the look. We're gonna go to the indies as well, but I'm just going through first party first.
I'll say it's really a surprise to really see Ratchet and Clank actually be the actual tech demo. I don't think anybody would have predicted that to be the case.
You're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong.
But no, a lot of people call the Ratchet and Clank there. They call that Ratchet and Clank.
You know what's funny though about
I said that before, Knack.
You know, so funny.
You did.
I have good reason to believe that they're also obviously working on Spider-Man 2, but also a new Resistance. I feel like
stop playing with me, man. Yo, I'll kiss you down in your cheek, man. Stop playing with me, dog.
Yo, I need that Resistance, bro. I ain't gonna.
Wasn't there a tweet saying that they still have one more game to show, and that's why they're holding off a few games for the rest of the shows before the console launches?
Who tweet?
I saw a tweet. I saw a tweet. I don't remember from who. Yeah, but they got a lot more to show. So I'm not.
I know. Yeah, Jim Ryan said that. He said that right in the thing too. There's a lot more to show. But I doubt it's going to be, much more launch games. But you're probably going to have more, 2021 games, 2022 games.
Yeah, true.
But this Ratchet and Clank being, I think it's going to be a launch title. This makes perfect sense because when they did the remaster of the first game, the remastered movie tie-in type thing,
It was a
that game
reimagining.
Yeah, reboot, reimagining. That game still looks amazing, and for all this time to go by and not to use, because I can guarantee like this is definitely better graphics, but it uses the foundation of that game. I'm sure that this makes perfect sense for this to be here at this time.
Hold up, yo, Gran Turismo is up at 4K 60 right now. I didn't see this yet in 4K 60 because remember yesterday it was at 1080p.
Oh, you didn't?
Nah.
Okay, go ahead and watch it. Go watch it.
Nah, that's ray tracing right there. That's ray tracing.
Not even that. Like that's not even the point. The sound of the fucking car and the detail, even on the dashboard of the car, like. Oh my!
I'm looking at the environments. Yeah, you look at the reflections all on the floors. Damn, bro.
Yeah, and on the helmet.
Yeah, y'all can have this. I don't like sim racers.
I'm not the biggest fan of sim racers no more, but I will buy this just for the technicality of it. You know what I mean? Like I want to.
Nah, Graham, I'm the same way. I'm just like the graphics and the details.
Yo, bruh.
I want them to eventually talk about this when PSVR 2 comes out. How they're gonna use this game and make it on PSVR 2.
Yo, that GT in 4K, bro. I'm sorry, that shit blew my goddamn mind, bro. When I was watching that last night and it's all its buttery goodness. Lord,
you know what's crazy? GT is still the top selling
Yo, that's what I was telling Red yesterday. I was like,
it's still the top selling racing sim, but
just bask in the glory.
Some of these fanboys will have you believing that freaking Forza just took over.
Yo, Forza like a Happy Meal, and when you get the fries, it's cold and
now Forza's a good series.
The Nuggets is hard. Pause.
Look, Forza.
I like the Horizons. The Horizons are.
Horizon has taken over. Motorsport's taking the back seat, but they've
always been there.
Of course, motherfuckers love Horizon. They love driving on the grass.
Look, but that's why last night, because it was me, Barry, Red, Persona was in there, probably playing Destiny. But and I respect Red, but at the same time, it's like you cannot take GT the casual route.
Nope. Bro, GT, you get out here getting FIA licenses, bro.
This is a legacy game. You know what I mean? It's too long lasting.
Bro, they could easily get serious races. They could easily have a spin-off of GT.
Does Turn 10
consider a spin-off?
So does Turn 10 consider Motorsport a sim racer? Do they say it?
They still consider. They consider it more on the sim side, while they consider Horizon more on the arcade side.
And it's funny because Persona, you brought up they like driving on the grass. I remember this one. You brought up memories of this one video, right? It was this. I think it was this Xbox guy, this Xbox fanboys, right? They show a video of a Forza Horizon on the driving on the grass, and then I think he was talking to I forgot his name is Ray on Twitter, but he used to be an Xbox guy, but he turned into a big PlayStation guy. But remember, he was saying, "I had your back, dog. I had your back."
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
He talking about
he got mad. He got mad as
fuck. He's like, "We had your back." When you said what was it? The Xbox
Power of the Cloud
or something, or Power of.
Oh yeah.
You talking about Iron Wolf?
Back, dog.
Is it
Iron Wolf?
Yeah, that's Iron Wolf.
Yeah, he turned and this guy made a video what the hell?
Yo, that's popular. That's popular on the Xbox side. Yo, Trey BK, what's good, man?
Asking the glory that buttery goodness.
War Titans.
I gotta watch this again because this was very impressive.
Just talking on the whole, you cannot have Gran Turismo tied with something that's casual because Gran Turismo is known as the real racing simulator. It's not known as anything other than that.
Man, Gran Turismo karting could exist. They could have Gran Turismo karting for people like me.
No.
And y'all can have the regular Gran Turismo
karting.
No.
Why would you want Gran Turismo karting when you can get crashed?
No, I'm
Mario
joking.
Kart.
I'm joking.
But that's the thing. You got karts in Gran Turismo. You can go karting on there.
I'm talking about I wanna shoot a missile at somebody, man.
He wants like those arcade racing games.
So go play Mario Kart or something else.
But they showed a game like that.
I want Gran Turismo to be on the title of the box.
Nah.
No.
Bro, you're just trolling at this point.
No.
I just said I was joking. I said I was joking.
I don't think.
I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Kazunori is not going to do. He is not going to tarnish the name of that game just to go catch.
No, man.
Exactly.
You got to bask in the glory of that buttery goodness.
Yo, J-Bar.
What they could do though, like in all seriousness, what they could do though, they not make it. They could keep it sim, but they could do others racing style. They could do that.
That's the thing.
No, I'm not saying they have
I don't understand why you guys be wanting these companies to follow behind everybody else and just flood the market with the same shit. Like I don't get that. Like if something's already out there,
I don't know too many sim racers that do that.
Drive Club was like a hybrid sim and arcade.
Let's put it like this. We had Evolution. Evolution handled all the MotorStorm. They handled Drive Club. If you wanted the arcadey, actiony type, you went there. You don't go to Polyphony.
Yep. They've been doing
there's so many different
types. Look at this joint, bro.
There's so many different types of car games. I mean, if you want that like arcadey hop, you got Need. If you want the open world,
there's Burnout.
I saw somebody on Twitter was like, yeah, Gran Turismo just made me want Project Cars or something like more. I was like,
and that's the thing, Project Cars is going more to the arcade sim side now.
Yeah, so Project Cars 3, they're kind of blending them both, and a lot of sim racers are not liking that. They're like, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's one genre you can't touch like that. I don't know too many.
Yeah. I don't know too many, if any. Because Dirt isn't even like this. I'm saying if Gran Turismo wanted to also implement like off-road sim racing, because I don't know too many sim racers that when they go off-road, they kind of make it arcadey sim or just straight arcade. I was just saying that they could do that, and I think people would be fine with that. Like give those vehicles and put them, have that.
I think we have way too many racing games already that do those things. There's no point in them doing that.
If I remember, didn't some of the old Gran Turismo had like tracks that were like on dirt that you had to use like a WRX?
That's the thing. They do, and Sport does too.
Yeah, they already had those off-road tracks.
But that's what I'm saying. We tackle multiple leagues in GT already. We covered Group 1, we covered Group 2, we covered Group 3, we covered Group 4. We covered the B series. So we cover all the tech, all the disciplines that's in actual racing already. So if they just want to say, hey, we want to do something like Dirt 5, okay, go get Dirt 5. That's never going to be GT because they try to keep it simulation.
Mm-hmm.
Like they try to keep it simulation while they give you a couple of, hey, we'll give you this little track line here or a little auto braking here. So they try to get it a little bit for beginners to get into. But they don't want to say, okay, we're going to just go straight. Hey,
this is 60 frames too?
Everybody else.
Listen.
Oh shit.
If you want the
Little Big Planet is 60 frames too. So they update. You right. They updated a lot of the stuff in 60 frames as well.
Yeah, they updated all of them.
Yeah, I think the stream was in 30. That's why they
actually. If you want something more arcadey and fucking around, there's Destruction All Stars, bro. That game looks sick.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying arcade. I was saying I don't know too many sim racers that cover the other racing styles. They normally go arcade or arcade sim when you go off road. So I was saying GT wanted to. That's not a market.
So you're saying that you want a GT?
No, I'm not saying I want anything because I don't like sim race. I'm saying they could do that. I was just saying they could do that, and that would add more value.
No, I know what you mean.
Hey, I have a question. I see we're looking at the Sackboy adventure thing. Is 4 players on there, right? So have they confirmed that that's online or is that local co-op? Because
probably both.
I'm gonna read the comment after this. Let me see. But normally if it's Little Big Planet, it's gonna have both because Little Big Planet is normally both co-op.
All right, this ain't Nintendo. Nintendo will only have it offline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's not true. They got
online. It's just fucking bad for Nintendo. Super Mario Maker 2, if y'all played that, is fucking garbage online. But
it's not online. It's on.
Oh,
that's funny. That's funny.
I got it.
That was it, you, Jay?
Yeah, that's called me Jay.
No, I'm just saying because doing the online co-op thing isn't quite an easy feat. However, if they manage it and it just runs at, let's say, 60 or 100 frames or whatever it's supposed to run at, then I'm playing that day one. I got a squad already. We're gonna play that.
Yeah, it's saying iconic PlayStation hero Sackboy returns in an all-new 3D adventure with a deeply immersive and expressive control scheme. Players can go on an epic platforming journey solo style, or they can team up with friends for a collaborative, chaotic multiplayer fun. They didn't specify as far as online, but knowing Little Big Planet, like I played all of them, it's both.
Didn't they have online co-op before?
It's probably gonna have online and offline.
Yeah, it's normally both that they have it, because I always play that with like my nieces and nephews.
Yeah, LBP2 was so fucking hilarious playing it with more people. We would scream at each other and shit.
Yeah, to me, Sackboy Adventure was another one of the big highlights.
Yeah,
for sure. I thought it was single player, and I was like, oh shit. So it's
no
more
doubt,
like
hustle, man.
And then they showed more players. I was like, oh, so you can actually play with others. So that's even better.
Yeah, definitely appreciate you guys coming through, man. Shout out to y'all in the chat. I see y'all. Hustle Motivate. I see you, no doubt, man. Hopefully everything is okay. So we're gonna watch the Returnal next, because this was an interesting one. This is something a little bit different that Housemarque is doing.
Yeah, that was a sleeper hit for me. That's definitely a sleeper hit for me of the show.
Yeah, yo, it looks good, man. It looks like they still have their play style in it, like, that Housemarque stamp, but just in a different perspective.
Looks really interesting.
Yeah, that's what I say. It kind of gave me like a Vanquish and a Metro.
And now you're getting a little bit of story here. You're getting a good story, I guess.
Yeah,
looking crazy.
Like that's like an older Samus.
Yeah.
Much.
The character choice is different, right? You have an older lady. Normally people want to go for the younger, stylized looking lady, but they going for this old lady looking scientist chick.
Yeah, that's Samus' mom right there. I want interesting. The crazy interesting about that game, it said that every time like you die and like reset, like the world changes.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's procedural.
Yeah, it's procedural probably. I'm sold. I just want to know. I just want to hear the soundtrack, because I want to know if it's like super Metroid, like super eerie and mysterious and shit.
That soundtrack gonna be fire.
It fits with it.
Well, if it's like they do the soundtrack. What was that game that they had? Resogun. Resogun had
Resogun soundtrack.
Fire. Soundtrack. Yeah.
Yo, Austin. Yo, that's Foxen. Yo, I definitely think they purchased them, because this game came after Herman Hulse talk, and he's like, here's our next new IP from Worldwide Studios. Housemarque typically wasn't a worldwide studio. They used to make games for PlayStation that PlayStation probably owned the IP, but they wasn't under the umbrella of Worldwide Studio. Then they had the PlayStation Studio thing in there. You know what I mean? So it's definitely interesting. I definitely want to get more info on that, but going off of how this wording and going off of how everything has been shown, I would say that they bought Housemarque. You know what I mean? Yo, Hardhead, what's good, bro? My man Hardhead in the chat.
This game looks good too. Returnal.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm actually surprised. I'm definitely gonna get that when it comes out.
That first enemy she shoots at, then you see all these fucking red tails come out. I want to see what that shit does.
Yeah.
For me, man, that game looks all right, but the third person thing, they I don't know, it's just same old.
It kind of gave you like a horror vibe, and then she started shooting. You're like, oh, okay, all right.
I'm getting like a
Anybody
3D
else got
Metroid type
nervous
vibe.
because when I saw that yellow font, the first thing that came to my mind was haze, and I was like,
same.
We don't talk about that game over here.
It looks like it has a lot of elemental stuff, because you see like the weapons shooting different colors and shit like that. So you're probably gonna have
that game seems like. You played that other Housemarque game. It just seems like a Housemarque game with, instead of being like isometric top down.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's just third person behind the shoulder, which is perfectly fine, but I'm just tired of seeing third person.
The thing is, what I specifically want out of the Housemarque game is I want the Housemarque elements, like what he's seeing here. Yeah, the third person perspective is cool as well, but when I'm looking at this trailer, I'm listening to the story as well. Normally, Housemarque, they don't really, they just ignore that.
They show, in this whole conference, they showed like 3 or 4 first person games.
Yeah, and this is the second game with like a death loop type of and a mechanic going on.
Death loop, the Tokyo Resident Evil 8. Like those were all like first person.
Oh,
games.
Resident Evil is gonna be first person.
Yeah,
It's
gonna
be like
7 did.
Oh shit!
It's like 7, but they said they wanted to be more actiony, you know, so action horror, a better, more faster pace than 7.
Well, yeah, as far
And
as
it
the
shows.
gameplay, but they said it's gonna.
Yeah.
But they're saying that this one is gonna be like the darkest in the series.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Yo, I see the dashing. That's what got me hyped, bro. That's what I'm like. All right, this is house mark. Yo, let's go. Yeah, I'm with this, man.
That's what I like. I like just games that I like games with dodges, with like quick dodges. Like I don't know why, I just love games.
You kind of remind me of Mass Effect Andromeda.
It gives you a vibe that you have to be precise and fast, you know, when you see those dodges.
Exactly. Yeah, and I love that about games.
Oh, here we go. I think this is the last one. Oh no, this is pretty much the last one I'm going to show for first party. Is the Destruction
All Stars.
Who's making that?
That's kind of interesting.
That was probably the weakest game to me.
To me that was another highlight.
It looked
cool.
cool.
So I think it started off kind of weak, like because all you saw was cars, and you was like, "Wait, what? An entire Destruction Derby game?" And then you see that you can get off your car and melee, and then jump off other cars, and like there's like so much shit going on.
Yeah, because you normally don't have that.
Innovative and different. There's no game like this, I'm pretty sure. So
what is
we'll see.
No, I think it was an older game where it was like a demolition derby, but you could get out the car and then get a new car. I forgot what it was called though.
Was it on PS4, PS3?
I think it was a PlayStation game, like old. This is like maybe not PlayStation 1, maybe PlayStation 2.
I'm not sure then.
It's going to be like a $30 game here.
I mean, the only other game I could think of around that time would have been like Vigilante 8, but that was just right off the heels of Twisted Metal.
My interest.
This Destruction All Stars. I'm like, man.
Destruction All Stars, man.
Is this
launch? I think it would be a good.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of tired of this art style though. This art style is getting.
Yeah.
I
was like, no.
It's the Xbox. This is the Xbox art style. That's a little more crisper.
Yeah, that's why I thought the Bleeding Edge.
Nah, this is like a California hyper hipster,
like Sunset Overdrive kind of
hyper hipster realism.
Oh, that's
I think we should see more gameplay before we can conclude if it's actually worth.
I'm not bashing it.
No, we're seeing gameplay right now.
I'm just talking about the art.
No. I mean like a match, like watching a match go off.
Oh, yeah.
If this is launched, I would cop it.
Yeah, I don't think this shit looks bad though. I don't think
it's bad. Exactly. It doesn't look that bad.
It's just when you compare comparing it to everything else, you're just like, okay, you know.
We're assuming the game's still gonna be. We're still assuming games.
Y'all gonna play this one time and not play it again.
I just like that they were being really unique about their approach on this game. So it's sort of like,
oh my god,
tackling that market that Rocket League has. You know, it's sports kind of like a game, but this has like a bunch of elements to it.
Your Persona, I need you to fix your pony energy.
It has hero elements mixed in.
I need you to fix your pony energy. You're a pony, goddammit.
Yeah, we'll see.
Plus, we haven't had a that's similar to like a Twisted Metal game, like Destruction.
But you got to remember, people say, "Hey, we want more multiplayer games."
They're not playing this, bro.
So what? All right, let's do this. Which one you gonna play? You gonna play Bleeding Edge or this?
I'm playing Destruction All Stars.
This shit looks way funner.
Better.
Persona said Bleeding Edge.
Funner than Bleeding Edge.
Exposed.
No Bleeding Edge. It's just skip.
Look, I bought Bleeding Edge and I refunded Bleeding Edge. No, that.
You bought Bleeding Edge.
The beta of Bleeding Edge, and I realized that my money wasn't gonna be well spent.
I remember Barry was capping for that Bleeding Edge. He was capping.
Yo, I didn't dislike Bleeding Edge.
It has its moments.
To this day, I don't dislike it. It's just not on the priority list to play. Like I don't have an urge.
I don't see this as a passion project. I don't see a company saying, "Hey, look, let's make this."
I really think the game is not bad as everybody think it is, but it definitely feels it needs to this needs to be improved ASAP. Like it feels like this is not a complete game here.
When the game works, it's actually fun, but it doesn't happen that often.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody who was capping for that game, I'm not saying you guys are, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Ask them if they're playing the game today.
No, they're not. They not.
And that shit's only what 3 months old.
Yo, you could find a match quicker and I'm trying.
Yo, real talk. This game looks kind of cool, yo.
It does.
Yeah, I'm looking at it again. It looks all right.
I don't look that bad.
I put on my pony shades. It look good. It look good. I can sit there.
You got the dark tint blue one or the black one?
I got the dark blue ones. I got my pony shades on. They look pretty good. I like it.
Oh, all right.
Damn, I don't know what I was thinking earlier. I spoke out of turn.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is seeing All-Star. It's like, no, don't use. Why are you using All-Stars, bro? You reserve that for PlayStation.
Yo, real talk. I need that PlayStation All-Stars. That's what I'm saying. Don't tell me you try to. This will be our replacement. No, I'm acceptable.
I was going to say, what if instead of having new characters, what if all the drivers were PlayStation characters? People were saying
I would like it a little more. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest.
That would have been.
I would like it a little bit more.
But that's the thing.
That would have been cool though. That would have been cool.
They could inject PlayStation characters in there.
I feel like being original characters is much better because they have more freedom in what kind of character they want to make.
Yeah, but the only characters that they'll be able to inject in this game that will like fit it would be like Nathan Drake. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't see like.
Nah, they could do Killzone. Yeah, hell yeah, they could. They could have like their own theme park and shit like that.
They could do literally anything they wanted.
Hey, look, to go what you said like with them having with new characters, they can be as creative as they want. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm looking at these character models. These ain't so creative. This dude got a luchador mask on.
Oh yeah, we gotta watch this. We gotta watch this. So we're gonna kick off the indies.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like.
Hold on, did you skip the robot boy?
everybody know about Astrobot.
But everybody's gonna have
that's a PlayStation game, ain't it?
Everybody gonna get this. They gonna get it.
That's installed on the system.
That game look tight. We ain't gonna at least say.
Nah, yo, I love Astrobot.
That game, I'm not gonna lie, it does look tight, bro. No more, not lying.
Yo, give me Mario.
Oh, this in 4K 62. Yo, I love Astrobot. Real talk, I love that game. The VR game, the playroom is fun too. It got a lot of fun games in there. But this is just a game that everybody gets. So I was like, all right, no, I ain't gonna show it. But if you played Astrobot VR, it's pretty much like one of the best games that came out in 2018.
Yo, somebody said they could use characters from the Crumb side.
Because I got a hot take for Astrobot. I got a hot take for what I saw. This platforming, this running around this map and collecting stuff. I don't know. They look better than that Mario Odyssey. That Mario Odyssey, not that.
Yo, Mario Odyssey is overrated.
Yo, this is on everything. I swear.
I don't know.
I swear on everything, yo. I enjoy Mario Odyssey, but when I play Astrobot VR, I enjoyed that game more than Mario Odyssey. That's no cap.
Mario Odyssey felt like
I haven't played Astrobot. I haven't played Astrobot. I played Mario, and it's a good game. Like it's not bad at all, but. That shit is. I don't see how that game got a 97.
Look, Mario can do more things, but yo, Astrobot, the pacing, the flow is just way better. The level design too is better. It's better. No cap.
Look,
it's better.
Mario can attest to this. When you go to the beach for the first time on Astrobot Rescue Mission.
Oh yeah, the music.
It dynamically changes. Like when you're underwater.
Oh,
you feel like you're underwater.
Facts. Oh, so
that's great. I get a free game with the PlayStation 5. Where's Xbox's free game?
Game Pass, bro.
It's like
Game Pass.
Game Pass, man.
It's like I don't play platformers that much, but Astrobot literally is so unique and different. Like you have to look around stuff to find stuff.
But you saw that trailer for the new one. You can see the PlayStation 2 background at the end.
Oh yeah, no. You also see the PS1 controller
because in Astrobot VR in the boss battle they had the place you use platform on the PlayStation 1 where you fight like I think it was the monkey and you have to like knock his teeth out. No, it was fun, yo.
That's cool.
Is the game gonna be free?
Yeah, the playroom is going to be preloaded in the PS5.
I'm not trying to be funny. It being preloaded don't mean.
No, it's a free game.
I mean, what? Hey, you're not. He's probably right,
man.
I don't think they'll do that.
Okay, if I buy
it's the same
with my PlayStation 5, doesn't that mean that it's free?
Preloaded does not preloaded does not mean that it preloaded. Just mean that the data's on your unit. That don't mean you don't got to pay to activate.
It's the same thing they did with the playroom.
No.
It's the exact same.
I don't know.
Nah, the playroom. The playroom. No, they said it right here. They said it right here. It comes with every PS4.
If they said it. No. I get that.
PS5.
That means is that free? Like the game just works.
Bro, you're used to all these Xbox preloads, bro.
What do you think that means, bro? Of course.
Yeah, because
some be preloaded on your system don't mean that
they would have said so. They would have said
that you have to pay.
It's preloaded on your PS4 5. Yo, the playroom games is always they free. The only one you actually paid for was Astrobot VR. That's the only game.
The VR one.
That's all I want. That's all I wanted to know. If it's free, it's free. Cool.
Yeah. Yo, he's about to jump you.
No, come on, Jay.
Nah, Grim, I'll be joking, man.
Are we moving to the third parties?
Nah, we going to indies first. We going to indies. We going
indies.
So this is the game of the year contender. Yo, Chris hit me up in the DM, was like, "Yo, Bar, this junk look fire." So I'm playing it for Chris. Yo, shout out to my man Chris Righteous, the second best list on YouTube. And Persona said he's going to stream this game as well for y'all. So
you talking about that Volcano High? I'm with it.
I'm talking about the bug snacks.
Bug snacks.
Bug snacks. Get that grounded dog shit up out of here, bro.
Yo,
diversity though. What's going on?
At first, it looked like a kids game, but then at the end, I was like, "Oh,
hey, hold on. No, Let's listen to my man. Let's listen to my man. Call me J Cap for the game for a second. Go ahead, throw that damage control. Call me.
At first, I heard the music, I saw the eating, and I was like, okay, so this is gonna be more of a kids game. You know, they're trying to be Xbox right now. You know, cater to the kids, all right? But then at the end, you see the fucking lights go off, and then this fucking guy starts eating a bunch of shit and comes out and attacks the camera. You know, that's interesting, bro. You know,
listen, dog. Listen, dog. PlayStation Nation, we gotta keep that same energy. If this shit was shown at Xbox, everybody would be fucking ripping the shit out of this game. This shit was dog shit. Like plain and simple. This shit was trash. This was trash fillers at the show. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I wasn't interested in this game here. This is not my cup of tea. I will say this though, Octodad was, you know, it was a fun little game, but it's not nothing that you know ride home about.
It's trash. It's trash.
But I'm not even with the concept. You know what I mean? The whole eating of the food and y'all can miss me with this one.
You are what you eat. Yeah, pretty much.
You can miss me with this. My man say, yo, I dropped the torch cause my weenie hands. Come on, bruh. We good.
You know what?
I'm looking said that. I was like, what?
Hey yo, why Aaron Greenberg ain't listed this on his game list with his salt tweet yesterday?
Yo, did you see what he posted today?
I ain't seen what he posted today.
Check Aaron Greenberg shit. So somebody else. I was like, oh,
he quoted someone talking about about Spider-Man. He quoted that guy and then mentioned something about the Xbox.
In smart delivery, you'll be able to get all your games on Xbox Day One. Man, listen,
bro.
In other words, setting himself up for a major L coming up.
Yo, this is a launch game too.
I think Sony purposely was like vague about Spider-Man so that Xbox can be like, look, see, and then now they're like, nah, bro, this is actually what's gonna happen.
Oh, yo, this is a cross-gen. It's a cross-gen game.
They were waiting for all these people to get exposed, basically. Because Xbox were saying, "Oh no, it's just a remaster." They're just, what is it? You know, we don't know. They're trying to make it.
Why is Aaron Greenberg the only one doing this? I don't see Matt Booty
because he's trying to damage control. Yo, he's a fanboy that.
Yeah, he a fanboy that got the job.
He a fanboy that got a job. Got you.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna do Persona game right now.
Do that Volcano High, bro.
That Volcano High, man. Yo, Persona know he gonna play this, yo. You know he gonna play it, yo. Yeah, I mean.
Hell yeah, I'll play it, bro. That shit look dope. I like the music.
What y'all thoughts on Volcano High, man? Looking cool.
That shit dope.
I like the drawings though, but it's not. I wouldn't play this though.
Hold on, Volcano High. That was the furry game, right?
Yeah, the furry game. Yeah.
Well, hold on. Which one was Volcano High?
Yeah, the one with the dinosaur people.
Yeah.
The only thing that game,
like the cartoon one.
Yeah, that's the only game. The only thing that game did for me was remind me of Volcano High, the movie. I want to watch that shit now.
Right now. It's the one you saw right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw that movie, Volcano High?
I was pissed when they were showing this shit. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like this.
Yo, no cat. I was a little. I was like, "Come on, man. Yo, you was cruising."
Listen, bro. We can't. Like, listen, bro. The show overall was great, but some of this shit that they show, like what they're showing right now, this shit was straight trash filler, man. This shit brought the show down when they was showing this shit just a little bit.
Like I feel like these type of games is important to have, but not at your initial reveal of gameplay for the console.
Don't have with the first time around with the PS4.
Nah, not this game. This is a new game.
The reason why
I'm talking about indie games. Like, didn't they show that at their E3 2013?
Oh, this is cross gen too. Oh, this is a PlayStation exclusive. It's gonna be on PC too.
Yeah, bro. That's for the Vita.
Okay, who's getting Volcano High?
Not I.
I ain't buying that bullshit.
Who's good? No. Time out.
If it's anything like Night in the Woods, I'll probably get it.
Night in the Woods was adult though.
What you mean?
They didn't show much of it.
Okay,
so
Night in the Woods is one of those type of games you just chill back, play a little story, right? If it's anything in that same type of nature, then I'll get it. But other than that,
you like the story and the themes of this game?
I play a multitude of just weird games, so this kind of fits me in a nutshell. So it doesn't.
I'm good.
Like, I'm just saying I'm not going to buy a PS5 specifically for that.
Yo,
but
Chuck exposing himself. You see him? This game seems dark.
Yeah, nah. Listen. Y'all into this? I just saying this is not my cup of tea, and this is something that I definitely would have rather Sony replace it with something else.
The reason why I'm not flaming Sony for showing these two games is because they've shown so much good shit already that it's like, all right, cool. All right.
Yeah, no, it's
they mix this bullshit in there.
Don't you dare try to say that Bugsnax, whatever that game's called, it's anything like that Volcano High. Bugsnax is on a whole new level. I don't know what that is.
Bugsnax.
This is another game right here. They show
like it's gonna be funny.
Jet. A Far Shore. This game looks weak too. Like the 3 games that I showed the trailer to me was like the weakest games at the conference, in my opinion. I didn't get this game at all. Like I don't.
Oh, this shit too. I was like, what? You're like, because they came back to back, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
You're like exploring different planets and shit like that, but as a female, I think that's what the game is about. I don't know exactly the premise of it.
Sometimes these indie games they be too woke. You know what I mean? Like they try to they put a little politics in their shit.
I mean, this is only, I think
it's an Elon Musk game, dude. Look at that.
Look,
the spaceship.
No, I was about to say I think this is only Super Brothers' second or third game.
Yeah, didn't they make a phone game? The little phone pixel game?
Hold on, I'll tell you exactly what games they made. Let me go to Steam real quick.
At the end of the day, Persona, it's a skip.
It's a skip.
Get shit out of here, man. Look at that. You got a mouse going down here. Look at this, man. This is not going to showcase, you know, the millions of people that tune in to watch it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're gonna get
was the worst looking game.
You're gonna get the, you know, the publications, the IGNs. You're gonna get them to be like, oh, this is cool. It's cool that they show this, but the people that's gonna go out there to really buy this joint, not just use their work, you know what I mean, to play the games, they're not gonna. They don't want to see this. Not saying they're not gonna buy this. They don't want to see this at the first reveal.
No, it's a lot of games.
Oh, this is another cross gen game too. And it's console exclusive.
Does that bother you or something, Jay?
But you also have to think about they're gonna have more showings before the console comes out. So if they show you everything here, you know, then they're gonna show you all this quote unquote, you know, lesser games on the other events, you know. So it's gonna kind of like dwindle down the hype for it.
Yeah. Yo, Levon, you asked if it bothers me. It bothers me a little bit because we want a PS5 showcase. Like, I understand it's going to be cross-gen games, but you could have saved that for another time, another place. You know what I mean?
But Bart, just to let you know, that is only their second game. So
it's definitely a skip.
Yeah, like their last game was 2012.
What are your thoughts on the PS5 on how it looks You guys liking it? You guys hate it? You guys
we're gonna get to there.
We're gonna get there. We're just going through the games.
I thought y'all were done with the games.
Nah, we going through
this
the
ain't
games.
an Xbox podcast. We never done with the game.
Yeah, this game, yo, I remember watching this. The first initially, I was like, "What the hell is this?" But this game looks cool, bro. This game looks cool.
I'm like mad behind.
Is it Kina?
Nah, it's not Kina. Y'all gonna see it. It's the little devil and some of the little devil inside.
Little devil inside.
You know what? When they showed that game, I was on the same boat when I was like watching those games that I wasn't too fond of. But then once they started showing gameplay and they started showing a lot more, I was like, yo, this game actually looks pretty good.
It reminded me of like a crazier version of like Bastion. You know what I mean? Where you have all these weapons, you can switch to the guns, the sword.
Yo, but the gameplay looks. Yo, he actually slit somebody's neck in the trailer.
Yeah, you can see like the weight.
He's shooting the bear in the ass.
The fucking shit. It looks good, man. It looks really good.
This is what Below should have been. Yo, you know what I'm getting from this story too is that the butler dude, I guess he was like a past warrior or something like that, but now he's just like, taking care of this kid or something. I'm pretty sure the story gonna be something like that.
But
yeah,
hold on, Barry, I don't even see that.
Because there was a picture where it showed like the kid with like a dude. I'll replay the trailer, but I saw like a picture and you saw the old dude like in like a warrior clothing. Like he was like he's probably working hunter for the old dude. But this looks cool though.
Yeah, it looks good.
Too bad the see him? See
what I'm saying? They're showing to me it was like they're showing like two different contrasts of life. Like this one dude, he's going around surviving, and the other guy, he has a like good, nice house and whatever.
Like this the dude right here.
No.
This the dude right here.
This is what I was getting out of it. The old guy is living his life, but inside of his mind, he's living a totally different.
Oh, he's like an artist, a composer. He's like, imagining this shit.
That's why the game with the devil inside.
Okay.
He's literally he's in his head. He's thinking of this grand adventure.
Okay. That's a good way of thinking about it.
Or it could have been like, okay, the old guy is the present right now, but he's thinking about his past adventures or something, like kind of like how the Hobbit was.
It's too big of a gap between the time frames there, Bard. Like, okay, when you go back to when he was sitting on the toilet, right? He was literally hanging off a rope, dropping a bomb. What do you do when you sit on the toilet? You drop bombs.
I drop.
It's literally
that's
him.
That's the title right there. That's the little devil inside.
He's literally
he got it out.
While he's living this normal life, he's having this grand adventure inside of his head.
It's an interesting concept.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I like it.
That makes sense.
This is the indie games I'm talking about.
I'm definitely picking this up.
Would you get this on the Switch, Levon?
Who, me?
Yeah.
You on the Xbox?
No, I'm not getting that game. I'm getting Sackboy's Adventure. I'm getting Ratchet and Clank. And maybe some of the other indie games, but not this one.
Why not this one?
Not interested.
Why not?
Just because.
Why not?
I know you said one of mine.
Yeah.
Why not?
I know you were one of mine. Nah, this looks cool, man. I like this, man.
When is it coming out? Did they say?
No.
I'm about to see it again.
I think it's probably gonna be next year, if anything.
Yeah.
Yo,
it's
man,
console exclusive.
So good. Sorry.
Oh, you got that curry goat?
Yeah.
Let's send that over, Gotti.
Yeah.
What was that one that looked like Tomb Raider, that indie game?
Project Athia.
Oh no, we ain't get to the third party yet. We gonna
that
get
wasn't
to that.
That was an indie game. Project Athia. That's definitely
far from an indie. That's Square trying to flex their muscles.
Let me look up what I'm talking about. Let me look it up.
You probably talking about the next trailer about to show Kina.
He probably talking
Bro,
about Kina.
Kina, bro. Oh,
Yo, Kina looks so good,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That looks good. I'm gonna get that.
Yo, Kina's gonna be a hit.
Yeah, that looks interesting.
I've been wanting to talk about Kina all this time, dude.
So this is gonna be like a time exclusive.
It's like, yeah, it's timed. It's like it gives you like a vibe of like Pikmin and like a bit of like, yeah. Oh, it's so fucking good. It looks really interesting, dude.
Let me see it. Well, we'll play Kina, even though it's. Oh no, Kina is the next one.
Kina and Kale.
I skipped Kina. There we go. And yo, this is you know, the devs are brothers. You know what I mean? And when I say brothers, I don't mean family. They brothers. Put the fist up.
They brother.
But nah, this look good.
So this guy in the comments, he said, you guys have missed the whole point of the indie showcase. The indies was to show other indie devs that you can make great games with this new hardware, games at the level of some studios. Well, yeah, I mean,
this is what I'm talking about.
We know that, but some of the indies games that they showed weren't good, but some of them were great.
It didn't catch our eye.
Inside, Kina, that show was fire.
That's what I was talking about.
I would also like to say some of the indies that they showcase are not just going to be on next gen. Some of them are cross.
They cross.
Yeah. They're gonna. I think this game is gonna be on the PS4 too.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah. They said so. Yeah, they said PS4, 5, and PC for Kena. So it's a timed console exclusive.
Might play on the PlayStation 5.
Or play it on your 4.
If I have a PS5 by the time this comes out, what else I'm gonna play? I'm not gonna play that on PS5.
I will have a PS5 by the time this comes.
It ain't no if.
What you talking about?
Hey yo, listen, I'm gonna get that day one.
That game looks good. I'm not going to lie to you.
We already know which one's the superior one. It's the optical.
Yeah.
Hey yo, listen, hey, I'm not even mad at you. Play it. You go ahead, bro. That's the free up that digital for me.
Listen, we all have different tastes, all right? I like my woman with the fat ass. Yeah, I like it with the flat ass.
Yo, boy, man's gonna be getting up 2 a.m. to chase disc. Chill.
Yeah, are we gonna be going over the unit later? Like what the unit look like?
Yeah, we're gonna go over that. We just going over everything real quick, you know, just getting everybody's opinion. Yo, shout out to my man Ray for the $2. I see yo. What's up, PlayStation Nation? Kina look real good. Last of Us 2, baby.
Yeah, this game remind me like a PS2 type game.
Oh nah, this is just PS5.
Baby.
This is not PS4.
No, I'm saying like the way it plays, it reminds me of like a game from the PlayStation 2 era. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying what the game is. It's saying right here, PlayStation 5 console exclusive. It's going to be on PC as well. Normally the other one says PS5 and PS4, but this is just PS5.
This is only PS5.
No, it's on PS4 too.
Exclusive for a limited time, also available on PC.
Check the chat on the Discord. There's a screenshot from the developers. Coming holiday 2020, available on PS5, PS4, and the Epic Game Store. It's also coming to PS4.
But then it's not if it's coming to PS4, then it's not a PlayStation 5 console exclusive. But
yeah,
they probably said that because of Xbox, I guess. But they should have shown PS4 as well, like they did with the other ones.
Yeah, they should have shown because right here it doesn't say nothing PS4.
Yeah, it don't.
Yeah, it's weird. It's probably miscommunication.
Solar Ash, Out of the World. We'll go through these as we let's talk about it. But you know what? I'm gonna skip these indies. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm just keep it. I'm not saying that they bad or nothing like that. I'm not trying to diss them. But the ones
pay attention. Jay Barry wanted us to see Buzz Snacks in Volcano High. That's what he wanted.
Hey man.
Our world. That's a returning, classic.
I never been.
Yeah, why is that an indie? Well, maybe they
independent. Still indie.
So maybe that's why.
It's definitely indie.
All right, let's see this third party. Let's talk about GTA 5.
That's like when they say The Witcher's indie. I mean, it
let's
is.
not talk about GTA 5.
Yeah, I'm
let me mention something about that. I want to mention something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it's like it's super underwhelming, but the one thing that they said that might be something good is that they said expand it, so they might actually use the power of the next gens to actually fucking add like Vice City or some shit to the GTA Online, because you're making GTA Online its own component now. So they're not having it with the same game.
This is what they're saying here. This is what they're saying here.
I was like, when I first saw that shit, I was like, what?
Because I got a little above myself as well. So from Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PlayStation 5 will feature a range of technical improvements, visual upgrades, and performance enhancements to take full advantage of the console's powerful
FPS.
new hardware, making the game more beautiful and more responsive than ever. Plus, a standalone version of Grand Theft Auto Online will be available free for 3 months exclusive for the PlayStation 5. PlayStation Plus required. So it seems like this is just
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So they're pretty much making Grand Theft Auto Online free to play, but it's first going to be free to play on the PlayStation 5 for
not free to play. This is a standalone version of the game. It's going to be a standalone thing for the PS5, the Grand Theft Auto Online. But
it's like Call of Duty Modern Warfare. They have COD with the disc, and then they have Warzone. You have them both in the same thing.
But what he's saying right here is that PlayStation 5, when you buy that for the first 3 months, you will get that free, but you still need Plus. Okay. It's not a free to play. You say right here, PlayStation Plus required for online.
Not even that. I think the way I'm reading it, I think that for the first 3 months,
y'all seen Aaron
GTA Online is free. Yeah, you need the Plus to play online, which is obvious.
And
but I think after 3 months, you got to pay for GTA Online, not just Plus. You got to like buy it. That's what I think they're saying.
That's what it will be. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, free for 3 months.
Tears of joy.
Yo, if folks going into PS5 playing GT, yo man,
shout out to one second, guys. 1 second. Shout out to Lionel, my man Lionel Bolgen, with a donation at Buck Snacks Day One, baby. Laughing out loud. And shout out to Flaffy as well. Flaffy said, y'all see Aaron Cheeseburger about Spider-Man.
Yeah, that pissed me out that they're pushing. I understand why, right? It's a huge game. It's still like very big. It's still selling a lot. But I'd rather them push more the Red Dead 2 Online. You know what I mean? Because Red Dead 2 Online is a lot better. Like ever since like last year,
I think it will.
Like, the huge upgrade and stuff like that, and they changed the movements and they made it a lot faster.
They're not gonna push that, bro. GTA Online is giving them the money. That's why GTA.
I think it's gonna happen.
That's why GTA on the MPDs because of the online.
What I think it's gonna happen is that us gamers, we thought that GTA Online was going to die with 5 and then GTA 6 was going to have its own thing. What I think they're going to do is keep GTA Online and Red Dead Online and try and separate and make it into their own stuff so that they can keep evolving those separately and then just give you like evolutions of GTA 5, GTA 6 and Red Dead 3 or whatever the fuck. But these two games still retain, they're still part of the universe, So it's like their own sort of MMO-ish type of games.
I just want Rockstar to go back to when they were actually pumping out more than just one game a generation. When they were pumping out Bully, Midnight Club, The Warriors. Like that shit. That to me, that's when like Rockstar.
They could do that.
It might happen though because Take-Two said that they're going to release like they said like 90-something games.
Grim, did you say something?
BBC Nation.
So I'll just say I don't think Take-Two. No, not Take-Two, but Rockstar can do that because. I wouldn't mind them doing that, but it's the expectation. Everybody's going to expect them to give them this quality, if not better, every time. And
exactly.
that's not possible to do very quickly. Something's going to get lost. Now, if you don't mind them lowering the graphical fidelity and the more movie-like stuff, they could do that a lot.
But there's multiple Rockstar studios. You know what I mean? Like they could still have some of them, like.
But nowadays they combine all of them. I think they combine all the different divisions to make GTA 5. So it's not that won't really matter.
I know that. But they said about
Spider-Man.
GTA 6 is that they might make it. they might make GTA 6 smaller at a smaller scale.
But it makes sense now because if they're separating GTA Online, that means that they're going to focus this on the single player, right? And then whatever theme this has, they're just going to translate it over to GTA Online and just do an engine upgrade or some shit.
Exactly, because one of the reasons why they take so long is because they also work on the online alongside single player. So if they just focus on, actually no, I don't. I would like to see a new GTA Online for GTA 6 because it will be a lot better.
They can change it. They can update. Look at Warframe. Look how much that game has changed and added and stuff like that. They can easily do that. They just have time. They just need time to do it.
Yo, but
so when GTA 6 comes out, they might translate whatever happens with GTA 6 onto online, and you have the map from 5 and then the map from 6.
Yo, real quick, shout out to T Dummy with the donate. He said, "Yo, BBC Nation, let's get it." And then Flaffy asking again with the donation. He said, "Y'all see Aaron Cheeseburger tweet about Spider-Man?" Yeah, we saw it. Or we heard about it. Flaffy, we definitely heard about it. But really and truly, this is just mostly a push to push PS Plus for PS5 members. You get the most popular game. You offer it free, and then you still charging people that PS Plus charge. And if it is the first 3 months is free, then you have to pay for the game. I doubt they'll do something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But it's definitely
it's more like you can
no.
You claim it and it's yours, but then if someone missed that 3-month window,
you
have to buy it.
You have until 3 months. That's why I think.
Or what I thought was for those 3 months, you don't need your PS Plus subscriptions, but after 3 months, you need the PS Plus to continue to play it.
Nah, they want to push that PS Plus.
Parentheses that you need Plus for GTA.
But yo, moving along though, what's your thoughts on Ghostwire Tokyo? I was mad on this until I saw the Naruto Jutsu signs, yo. I was like, I'm a little
okay. It looks okay. Nothing like that. I'm like, oh shit.
That man was doing the what are those hands, man? That shit was crazy.
Coming from Shinji Mikami is not what I expected, so it's definitely unique in a sense. I don't know what's
unique is the word.
Because I was expecting something like Evil Within, the horror type stuff, but this is like, wait a minute, this is totally not what I was expecting when I heard,
what's crazy? They showed this game and they showed like this or whatever, and I'm kind of like the opposite of what like Grim was saying earlier, like he was tired of like the third person or whatever. But to me, I was like, I think this game will probably be more appeal. Like it still looks good, right? I'm not knocking the game, but I think it'll be more appealing if it was third person and it had the same gameplay. In my opinion.
I'm not all for every game need to be third person, but I'm looking at this game and looking at the reflection on them puddles. That's one thing I'm noticing here with these trailers. Like these reflections are much more accurate, yo, on these puddles and things.
That's because they're trying to show off ray tracing if it's implementing it correctly.
Yep.
But not so, yo. I like first person point of view as well, man. Could it give you a more,
I like it too.
Intimate like perspective.
So I wasn't expecting the gameplay because of what they showed last year. So when I saw the gameplay, I was like, wait, what? What's going on here? But it doesn't look bad.
No, it doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look Shinji Mikami because we were expecting something.
I don't know if I would get something like this day one, but I would definitely
I would
look for a sale. But this is a game I'm getting day one though, and it's in 4K.
I'm not
60.
picking this up day one. I'm not. I'm gonna be very honest.
Godfall.
This console exclusive for a limited time. It's not gonna be that forever.
Yeah.
Godfall is definitely day one for me. Because I was a little
Godfall. Now that's the
yo. This is combat I like, bro. I like this type of combat.
Showdown.
That game, fire. That game, I was like, this is what everybody was hyped. This Godfall, I was confused.
Yeah, this should look fire.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
It looked very mediocre.
Give me that spirit.
Bro, what do you like, bro? Like I don't bro. This man is saying everything is mediocre. What do you like, bro?
I didn't say everything. I mean, I said Sackboy looked great. Ratchet and Clank. I thought the Snap game looked like it's at least gonna be funny. Spider-Man's all right. I mean, I can keep going.
I love Melee
Yeah, give me this melee,
I
bro.
love fast-paced melee, skill-based combat, which is what Godfall is.
Yeah, it's like BDO, but a smaller
I said it when I
scale.
was streaming. This game might be
look
better
for
when you play it, but just looking at it, it just seems boring.
One thing I look for with games like this is how the defensive mechanics are, and they got the blocking, they got the parrying, they got the slide.
The
They got
aesthetic
everything
looks
I
good.
like.
I just like
Wait,
that the
is it free
combat
to
is
play?
actually impactful.
This ain't free to play.
I don't think so.
Nah, it's not free to play.
Okay.
$70, bro.
Somebody's asking if it's free to play.
Oh, they are not $70. You gotta pay for this, man. $100.
Yo, Thrash, what's good, man? Nah, I'm sold on Godfall though. I'm sold on it.
I'm completely sold.
I'm sold on this. Wait till y'all see the combos I'm gonna be putting up on the channel, man. I'm gonna be a beast with this game, man.
Yeah, and going back onto what the developer said last year when they first revealed it, they heavily emphasized on it being skill-based and reaction.
Yeah, it's not gonna be an easy game.
Okay, but is the combat like you like let's say you're heading like light attacks and you just do like 3 attacks and then you have to like stop and do it again?
We don't know.
Can
We
you
don't
like
know.
can you?
Oh yeah.
No, you can't. Okay.
We don't
Because
know.
if you can do combos like you can do in like Devil May Cry, that'll be fucking sick.
I see some Devil May Cry mechanics in here. I saw a poll.
There was some combos showing off though.
You know, people gonna figure out the combos quick.
Yeah. See, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I'm interested. I'm more interested in like what type of powers do you have? Like what weapon? No, I mean like
it's gonna be Diablo like.
What weapon powers and like the different types of shit that you're doing in the game, armor, the abilities and stats and stuff.
I'm
like
gonna
that.
I'm gonna tell you this: if they have ice or lightning abilities, yo, it's a wrap, dog. I'm gonna be on this all day.
They show some elemental abilities.
I saw some lightning stuff. I saw some lightning stuff.
They show a couple elemental. Yeah, the dudes.
Yo, Andre, appreciate you coming through, bro.
Like
yo,
but there's definitely gonna be like different types of powers and stuff like that, because you see there's one guy, he has a bunch of floating swords around him,
This this weapon set or this class set right here, the dual weapons, that's all me right there. Yo,
I want the big, me, I want that big body. I want the big boy.
You
want me that big weapon so I can swing that thing around.
Swing
your partner around
and all that.
Yeah, well, this is a looter, right?
A looter.
They're comparing it to Diablo when it comes to the loot. But what I'm more curious about is like, is it going to be like seamless like explorations between each area, which I think is it going to be, but is it going to be like maybe like little small villages or towns? Also
like
ain't it gonna be
like Monster Hunter,
Oh, so you mean like a hub area, and then you pick up
stuff like that,
up contracts, and then go out. That's
Yo, Titanfall Princess in the building. Yo, Titanfall, what's up?
I expect there to be like a hub area, and then you just journey out from there. But you're gonna have to go, because they're probably gonna have some form of crafting. So you'll probably want to go to
yeah.
As long as it's not like Anthem, we Gucci.
Oh,
it might be just like Anthem. Just like
nah,
but
if it's like Anthem with that tether shit, yo, I'll be upset. I know that I'll be upset.
Man, that tether kill Anthem.
Why can't I see Rashad's tweets? What the hell he commented?
I said the same thing the other day.
I can't see his man tweets.
Like who got?
Oh no,
Rashad,
he got his jump privated. It's not like. I don't think he got you blocked. It's private.
You tired of getting put in your place, Rashad? You just gonna be walking around Twitter talking to yourself?
Yo, so this is Project Athia from Square Enix.
Yes, 5.
People thinking this was Final Fantasy. Hold that L. This is not.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the next Final Fantasy is gonna be on this engine though.
Nah, I don't. At first, I thought I thinking that.
Yeah,
but since you
they said it's a new IP.
Yeah. Since you pointed it out and stuff like that, I was like, this probably.
Yeah, the more I know, they came out and said that it's like a solo kind of game. Final Fantasy ain't no solo.
Yeah, this is gonna be more like a Devil May Cry.
Final Fantasy got a specific aesthetic to it that you can kind of pick up and be like, oh yeah, this is.
But this looks good, yo.
Oh yeah, it does. The world looks really good, seamless, big. The draw distance looks amazing. When she's looking through the clouds and all that, they're gonna show it in a second. Oh, there you go. You see how far? Look at that draw distance. Oof.
Yeah.
Game look beautiful. Project Athia.
Athia. Yeah.
I wonder when it's coming out. Probably.
Okay, so this
I
is
don't
a
think it's
game
gonna
that
come
the
out
devil
anywhere
may
close.
cry.
Anytime close.
This 2022, 2023 at best.
Yeah, this game and the other Capcom game was Pragmata.
The furthest out.
Yeah, those are the furthest out. All the other games are much coming first year. Like I'm sure Horizon Zero Dawn, they don't have a release date, but that shit's coming out next year. Like I'm for sure about that.
Yeah, I'm going with like February for Horizon.
Yeah, that's when it came out before, so I could definitely see that. Like seeing the console come out in November, and then 3 months later you getting Horizon Zero Dawn. That's a good time frame, especially if you got Spider-Man, Godfall, and all these other games. That's a good time. That's a good time frame.
I'm gonna let.
And you also got to look at it like this. Horizon Zero Dawn 1 came out 4 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago it came out. Well, if it's 2021, it's gonna be 4.
As the Nintendo Switch.
What?
The Nintendo Switch didn't that come out the same day?
Nah, it came out.
Yo,
it came out.
PlayStation.
This dude Chris,
this was a good trailer. Though.
What y'all think about the Chris? His design now. What you think about Chris?
Well, they chibi Chris.
They need to make up their damn mind.
They got that motherfucker looking like Mr. X.
This is like his fourth change, bro.
He just swole, but like they
look how big, he look like Mr. X. Bro, look at that.
Have you guys seen the show called Umbrella Academy? You know that guy's fucking buff as fuck. That's him.
Yeah, dude walking around looking like Mr. X.
Yeah, the frame rate it looks like it's a rough. It's not 60 frames. It's just
it looks
4K.
Until Dawn frame rate.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want them to settle.
It's gonna be 60 in VR though.
Look, I just want them to settle on one Chris model because they keep on going like, oh, it's this, oh, it's this. I'm like, look, bro, just find one Chris model and stick with it.
He just look old right here, man. He look older. Look a little bit more meaner. He just shot this chick out.
What it takes.
I almost feel like in Resident Evil 7, because Chris looks so different, I think that was supposed to be a totally different character, and they just said, you know what, just say that's Chris.
Yeah,
just
this one, this Chris design right here, compared to the one in 7, this one looks a little bit closer, more to like his RE5, right?
RE5 and all the
yeah, because the one in 7, he looked like freaking
he looked like a tax collector.
He looked
that
like
man was skinny. That man was skinny. Skinny.
Yeah, I want to go through this this Deathloop because Deathloop looked pretty cool. I guess we'll talk about the console after that. Here we go.
Hey, don't tell me like the art style for the male main character don't look like Ghost from Power.
Oh shit! I guess that is the fake comparison. I guess
that looks really interesting. Like I'm really interested in that game because Arcane Studios, the Dishonored game, were actually pretty good. Was like the amount of like freedom and traversal that you had in those games. But the interesting part about Deathloop is it seems like it's gonna have like that, that same amount of traversal and freedom, but the concept of it that you have to hunt down these assassins while you're being hunted down by assassins, and it's just like a time again. I think that's pretty cool and unique.
Yeah, but Arcane are really artistic and unique in their.
Is this gonna be a PS4 game as well?
PS4 and PC, baby.
I don't know.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
Hey, J Barry.
Yo, J-Dubs. Funny.
Just to let you know, I think there's a loop option, so you don't have to like manually go back and restart the video.
Oh yeah, is there?
Yeah, I believe so.
No, I don't think they have that on
They got
YouTube.
autoplay.
Oh, they don't.
They want you to fucking click back on that video, get another view on. Yeah, they're weird like that. YouTube.
But all I gotta say, it's gonna be interesting with Deathloop because it ain't gonna be everybody's cup of tea. Because these one-shot kills is gonna piss off a lot of people.
Also, how's the whole like PvP gonna work? Like how's the objective?
Yeah,
like,
they kind of hinted.
What
at
game are we
that.
talking about?
Deathloop.
Oh, Deathloop. It's a skip.
For real? I think
yeah, that's a skip for me, man. It's a skip.
Nah, it looks fun too.
You don't like the Dishonored games?
Dishonored? I didn't really.
Persona don't like good games.
But Bethesda has been good at taking two of their franchises and blending them. So like they did that with Rage 2. Rage 2 took Doom's kind of gameplay, but they enhanced it, gave it the open world thing, gave it car combat, so that worked. This looks like Dishonored mixed with probably the Doom Wolfenstein type gunplay, so it should work.
Yeah,
yeah. I think we're gonna be surprised at how big the. Well, we ain't talking about the console yet, but I'm looking at like all the consoles. Yeah, I think that PS5 about to be big as fuck, bro.
It's gonna be tall.
That shit gonna be a Millennium Falcon. That thing gonna be big, boy.
Nah, but not
shit.
tall. But it's also gonna be like it's gonna be also more wider than the PS4 Pro. As well.
Sorry, but back to this Deathloop.
Nah, we about to talk about the PS5 pretty much after this, because. But
Deathloop looked all right. Like I could appreciate.
I like the gameplay here,
but I just couldn't. I don't know. I'm good.
Graphically, I'm not really sold on it, but when I see the gameplay, the stuff that you can chain together and do, I'm like, oh, this is my style here.
The gameplay, because the Arcane good at doing that, but like I said before, like the whole concept of you hunting down assassins while being hunted down by assassins, and they also hinted at PvP of like somebody coming into your world as an assassin trying to hunt you down. You know what I mean? That shit is pretty interesting to me.
This game better be like 4K 60.
Let's talk about it.
It'll probably be 60.
I think the Dishonored game.
Because there's a lot of if you look at it, there's a lot of cutbacks here. Because you don't even have people's faces that you can be shown and all that. But go ahead, Hustle Movie.
What's up, Hustle?
Yeah. Well, I guess my question is like, okay, it's the first person game. Like, it has to be at least 60 frames. But does the 4K thing really matter? Like, and this is coming from a person with a 2080 Ti. I can play games 4K 120. I don't really care about the 4K shit. Like, I would prefer performance over it, but I just hope they let you pick. And I guess we'll talk about that with the actual consoles next time in the next topic. But yeah, I just hope they give you like the choice. And Deathloop though, I think Chris had mentioned it. Chris Righteous, shout out to you, sir. The concept of the game is like you're hunting people and you're being hunted at the same time. Like, that's dope to me. And I don't like Dishonored. I know these are the same people who made Dishonored, right?
Yeah.
I don't rock with Dishonored like that. But that actual concept has me interested for sure though.
Yeah, I like that your death actually like you have a huge consequence if you let yourself die. So that tension is there. Go ahead.
What was that movie about the Angelina Jolie with the assassin? And like you curve the bullets. Wanted. Yeah, with like all the assassins and now. But there was another one too. I forgot.
Oh, you talking about Smoking Aces?
Yeah, that one too. Yeah.
Yo, so this is what they saying here. This is the description.
No. I'm talking. I just wanted it in that one.
This is the description here from Arcane Studios with stunning and stylish environments, memorable combat encounters, and freedom to tackle each mission at any pace with any approach you choose. This is Arcane like you've never seen or felt before. Built with next gen in mind. Deathloop is being developed for a new generation of hardware, which will launch on console exclusively on the PS5. This is coming PC as well from the.
I agree with that statement because they're Dishonored 2. They just went overboard with like the things you could do and how you can puzzle things together so that this person dies or whatever the fuck. You know, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, but. I didn't know this was. I didn't know this was launched. This is a launch game here, which is cool.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Tokyo and this are both exclusives on PS5 as well.
That was definitely a cop.
Damn, yo, mad people watch. Yo, so the PS5 hardware reveal video, the standalone video is already at 11 million.
I think they're timed though.
It broke the history record for YouTube, like in all time.
Yep.
Yeah, because this is just like yesterday.
Yeah.
Not even 24 hours is hit yet.
You see what the power of PlayStation does, ladies and gentlemen? We break records out here.
I'm gonna need you to calm down, Persona. Just relax just a little bit.
He wasn't calm yesterday. None of y'all was calm yesterday. Hustle trying to be cool right now, but they was not calm yesterday.
I'm trying to be a Debbie Downer.
No, not even that.
I rain on my parade.
Listen, I
got umbrellas out here. No, I'm chilling.
I had kind of predicted. I'm sorry. J Bar, are we going into the next topic?
Oh yeah, we talking about PS5, man. How to look and everything. I'm showing the trailer right now.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about it. I had made a prediction yesterday. I was like, if PlayStation has a PlayStation 5 and it's the same specs as the discless version of the PS5, then Microsoft needs to do the same exact thing. They probably won't, because the lockout has been rumored. and they out Microsoft at that point, man. I had a feeling that nothing would change except just the this 4K Blu-ray player being gone on it, and that's what was confirmed like earlier this morning. Jay Barry, I will hit you up with them screenshots if I can find them. But Herman Hulse came out and said like pretty much the diskless version is the same exact specs as the other version.
Oh yeah.
Now there might be a memory, there may be like something with the SSD, quite possibly, but I'm not even sure if that's the case because he said it's exactly the same. So, man, look, PlayStation, they got it. They got my money.
It's a good looking console, man.
They want to charge me for it. I gotta get the disc version though because I got a bunch of PS4 games.
The thing is like, well, I like the strategy of the two consoles, where it's like my issue with the Xbox strategy, if it is true, is the fact that you had two differently spec'd next gen consoles. I feel like that's confusing itself, but just having a disc and then a disc-less version, you know, people can grasp around that. You can make people decide which one they want to do. You know what I mean? I feel like it's not really getting any changing from it. It just one have a disc, one doesn't. And you know you're gonna have the cheaper version, of course, with the disc.
I also feel like that would have more confusion because if they take out the disc drive, it's still a big ass box. You know, it doesn't change anything. Whereas the PS5, you can clearly see the difference between both of them. So people are like, all right, I'm gonna go with this one rather than this one or whatever. You know?
Can we just please admit that Lockhart is real?
Well, I don't know if it's real. I don't know.
We don't know if it's still a rumor.
But that's why I'm saying if it is. And what I'm hearing, what everybody's saying is this: I feel like that strategy is kind of like is pushing it a little bit. Like, yo, you want to have you have the next gen beast, then you have this weaker console, which is going to be cheaper, but it's also a next gen console. Like, it's kind of confusing.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It's all about the name. If the name is fine, I don't think it's going to confuse anybody.
It's not that.
But the Series X, if it's Series X, that's trash.
It's not that. The thing is that they have this world's most powerful console with the Series X, right? If they come out with the weaker one for people who don't want to spend that much money, they're just going to be like, I'm just going to go for PlayStation because both of these consoles do the exact same thing, just one doesn't have a disc, whereas Xbox is going to focus more on the Lockhart because they have to always cater for that, for the lowest common denominator. So I'd rather go for the future of gaming rather than a company that's going to focus on the weaker console.
Yo, shout out to Caleb Kaiser.
I don't think that's gonna be really a factor because
donation.
That's like,
One second.
It's like saying
Grim. Yo, shout out to Caleb Kaiser with a donation. He said Xbox equals no future, and showing he's saying that we're being hypocritical, justifying for one box. I don't think we're being hypocritical here. I'm doing what ifs here as far as if this is true with the Series X or Series S.
Yeah, to me, I don't think there's going to be any confusion like that because it's like we got so many different markets, thousands of different variations of phones. I'm sure there are people that are confused how many different iPhones and variations of the same number iPhone there is. But I don't think the average person is that confused, especially when you go buy something nowadays. You go into a store. They have people there that tell you this is what this does and this is what this does, and the
people at the store be more confused.
I don't think it's gonna be no, it's not that. It's not that. It's not the device itself. It's the games. Because if you buy a PS5, you know that the games that are only made for the PS5 are using that hardware to the fullest. When you buy a Series X and then I buy a Series S, the game is being made for me, and then it's getting upgraded for you. But the core of the game is for me, for this console, which is weaker. So when you're playing it, you're like, this could have been much better if it was only made for this console rather than this one. That's what I'm saying.
That's like saying with PC gaming, there are recommended settings that the developer.
But it doesn't matter.
It holds back.
What I'm trying to explain is just like how they will have the recommended. Well, it's not going to be recommended. There's certain settings that's particular for the more powerful Xbox. They're going to have the ones for the weaker Xbox. I don't think anyone's going to be. You're going to know if you bought the weaker Xbox, you're going to get the weaker settings. But I don't think it's going to mess up the settings for the better Xbox. I don't see why that means that's going to mess that up. That's all I'm saying. I don't see why these two.
I see your point.
Yo, Salazar News. So what's up, man? I see you in the chat, man. But I feel like it's going to be confusion if that Series X is real and if it's launching the same day as that Series X and the Series S or whatever they're calling it. I'm just going off what these Xbox podcasters are saying. That is going to be a mess.
Grim has a point. Like if the Series S and the X are the same in terms of speed, then they'll probably still make the game for the X and then just lower the resolution or something like that for the S.
And then you got to think. I'll admit this: if these things come out with, like, I ain't gonna lie, the Series X name is kind of stupid off the bat. Now, if one is a Series X Pro or Series X Elite, or that'd be obvious.
Sorry, did
Another
you
one
see
just
the
base Series X, that'll make you understand. Okay, the Elite must be the powerful, it's more expensive. That's just the general consumer outside of reading the specs. But if they're both called Series X and they ain't no real way to tell them apart, then I'll be like, Microsoft is doing some really dumb things here. But
I think they're going to change the name. I don't think that they're going to name it the same, honestly.
Yeah, I hope, and I hope it's a big name change, not like Series X. I don't know, but
Series
X or something.
That's a pretty committed name, though.
The other one is gonna have the title Series in it because that's what it is. It's part of a series.
They should call the weaker one should be called Series X Junior. There you go.
No,
I don't know about that, man.
Well, I mean, why did they name it Series?
Hey, yo, wait, hold on 1 second. Yo, shout out to True Witty with the donation, man. He said, yo, Bari, did you see the PS1 logo at the start and the timeline? Where in this video?
At the start of the stream, I think.
At the very beginning, yeah.
This video?
Now, I got a question for Jay Bari now. With the media remote, the headphones, are those like come separately or will they be coming in the system?
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're gonna be separate, but there's probably gonna be bundles that includes some of those.
Okay.
Stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be separate. The biggest question is that stand. Yo, PlayStation, let's do it right, man. Put that stand in there.
Rozzy Bossy donated $2.
Yo, shout out to Rozzy Bossy with the donation, the sticker. Appreciate it.
Yeah, she's a friend of mine. She's here chilling, watching.
Oh, cool. Definitely lit, yo. Appreciate it. But yo, they have to include that stand because you see the thing, like laying flat. The stand is there as well to level the PlayStation 5.
Yep.
I know. What they might do is it come with the vertical stand, but you got about a horizontal stand separate.
Nah, that'd be suicide.
Or maybe the vertical stand works as both. Maybe you could just take it off.
It does because when you look at both of the stands, the one for the disc one, this is offset. You see the offset right here? It's like a little offset that's right here. But when you look at the one for the discless one, it's just the same level for the stand. But what you gonna say, Court? I didn't hear what you said.
No, you good.
But yeah, so design wise, are you guys pleased with this?
It's great to me.
Yeah,
it looks great.
It looks fine. I do not care how any unit looks like that, as long as the games work and the system. But like people saying like a modem or a router, it does like a router, but I don't care about that.
It does.
It's like if you see this compared to the Series X, you can see like here there was effort put in here because it looks stylish and futuristic. Not saying that the Series X looks bad. It's just like this looks more.
It does
next gen rather than
this Series X.
Series X just looks like a box, and I mean, but this is
parts in the box and called
this is kind of not cliche, but this is kind of like silly, obvious. Like, oh, it's a PlayStation 5, it's a big B. Okay, the Xbox is an Xbox. It's a box. It's the same. To me, it's no different. The Xbox is a box, so the system is a box. The PlayStation 5, V5, it got a V in the front.
Let's call it a spade. That Xbox is lazy. You know what I mean?
I don't think it looks lazy. It's just a box.
It's a lazy design, bro.
That's lazy design.
That's like saying every console
really matter like that. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yo, let me tell you something about life. Let me tell you something about life. You're not going to have no PlayStation representative making any jokes that these dudes are saying on Twitter. Where the Xbox dudes, they claiming that ugly ass design joke with the fridge. You know what I mean? To me, that you already knew your console looks like hot garbage because you're trying to claim that joke so people won't joke.
And they trying to force these router air purifier jokes on PS5. I'm like, a lot of y'all trying, right?
The air purifiers.
I mean, for real. I mean, does it really matter like that?
But I don't do the fanboy stuff. If I'm just being honest, I just don't understand how a rectangle looks trash. I mean, most devices
It looks
are
bad.
squares.
Nah,
looks
you
bad.
can do certain certain things.
Okay.
Well, no, if you understand how they have to compact all that stuff inside that unit,
Look at the PlayStation.
there is a lot of thought into that. I don't know what you mean by look. I'm looking at it.
I'm understanding that the PlayStation is similar in specs of like power, right? Sort of similar, but yet their console looks much slimmer, although taller than the Series X.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
is just a box.
In order to, you have to make particular types of motherboard. It's just like you could go build a PC now that has that same type of case where it looks like that rectangle box, but you can just buy any old motherboard, any old GPU. The maybe from the outside it's not great. From the inside, how they have to stack the things inside there and make sure it flows right and the air circulation is good. It is, but to me, it's just a square.
Yo, 1 second. Yo, hold up, guys. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. We got a legend that's donated. My man Adrian, Option Ghost. Shout out to Adrian, man. He said, "Yo, give me my flash speed 5." I hope you know what I'm talking about. So he spelled it PLASH speed 5.
I'll find the video bar and I'll send it to you. You'll understand.
Oh, all right. Well, go ahead. My bad. I think Persona was saying something. I know I cut you off, but Adrian dropped the.
Yeah, something to do with the console design or something.
Oh yeah, the PlayStation just, when you look at the PlayStation 5, it looks next gen. Like it looks futuristic. Like it looks like appealing to the eye. Like it looks like something that you can stand to be looking at every day for 7 to 8 years or however long. Yeah, like, oh yo, what is that? That looks dope. You sit the Xbox Series X on your entertainment center or wherever, your desk, whatever. Yo, is that a loaf of bread? Like, what is that? Like, you feel me? Like, it just doesn't.
It looks like
when you look at the two, they don't look. You can clearly see one looks more next gen than the other.
I'm seeing so many PC faces that look like that PlayStation case that maybe to me it's just regular. It does not look anything particularly different.
Hey yo,
like I said,
you know what the
Xbox looks like?
The Xbox Series X looked like? It looked like those crafts that you did in like 2nd grade. with the paper mache or whatever. It looks trash. Yo, True Witty, shout out to the donation. Said the innovation of the Xbox Series X is lazy box with holes.
Yeah, like you're right, because they have to like do a bunch of shit to cram those components inside of the Xbox. PlayStation had to do the same thing, but yet their console looks like this and the Xbox looks like that.
Yeah, we talking about the look. We're talking about the look here. We're not talking. You said the PlayStation look normal.
Okay, so it looks normal. What other console looks similar to it?
You could go to any PC website right now.
I'm not talking about PC. I'm talking about what other console looks similar to the PlayStation.
That boy Chris got the list coming out, boy. That boy.
What other consoles look like this?
What other console looks similar to the PlayStation 5?
Yo, this one funny.
It's a rectangle with a curve. It looks like people have been comparing that. It looks like the 360. It was a rectangle with a curve.
There are comparisons to the 360 out there. There are comparisons to the 360 out there.
Because the 360, when you look at the front of it, it has that dent shaped thing going on. Like I said, I don't care what these things look like. The only unique design they can do one
I
day,
gotta stare at this motherfucker.
if it was, I have my PlayStation, my Xbox. I don't even care. I'll be paying attention to the game. I don't
look like so dismissive of shit, man. I care. I'm staring at this motherfucker for 10 years, 7 years.
I don't be looking at my PlayStation.
Yo, this one was funny right here. The Donald Duck beak. Funny.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Hey, Barry, check the Discord if you want to know what Adrian's talking about.
Jesus, dude. I mean that's just me. I don't care how these systems look.
The only unique design I've never seen for a console or even a PC, if the thing come out and it's a freaking circle or a sphere.
Oh, can I even play this?
I mean, I ain't seen that before.
I'm gonna do that after the stream. I'm gonna do that after. Yo, True Witty, appreciate the donation, man.
PS5 looks like a spaceship dipping in space.
It kind of looks like something Alienware would produce. Because I saw that comparison running around yesterday as well. It looks nice though. It looks nice. It looks very sleek. It looks very modern. I mentioned that during my live stream yesterday. Like it don't look bad. And
I'm not getting 365 from this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not seeing that.
Like if you ask anybody in the world, and you show them the both consoles, and you ask which one of these looks more like they put more effort onto it, 99% of people are going to say the PS5. There's a reason why that.
Okay.
I don't really care one way or the other. As long as some games.
I honestly don't care.
Then why are you guys arguing that it looks boring? It looks normal, like a normal console. No, not you, Hustle. Not you.
Nobody said
Grim.
Nobody said. I think you're not hearing me. I didn't say it looked boring. I just said both of the units look regular. I don't really think it looked particularly
I disagree
interesting.
with that, Grim. The PS5 does not
that's
look
perfectly
regular.
fine. I'm
The
just saying, I
Xbox
didn't
look
say it looked
regular.
boring.
Saying it look regular is trying to put them on the same playing field as far as the look, in my opinion.
I mean, you think it looks better. That's the thing.
No, I'm not even talking about better.
I'm
I'm just talking about this unique design. Better is.
I don't feel that the PlayStation 5 looks unique.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's definitely.
That's his opinion. That's his opinion. Calm down. That's his opinion.
That's crazy.
Just let it go.
Yo, Grim, no, I don't hold. That's crazy.
Just let it go, bro.
Look at this right here. Look at this right here, guys. We're gonna settle this one here. Look at this bullshit.
Yo, do a side by side, bro.
This is side by side right here.
Okay,
side by side.
This junk looks basic, like an Apple time capsule. Basic.
Do that side by side, Gotti.
It's a GameCube Pro.
Then you got the PS5 right here.
Somebody stacked 2 GameCubes on top of each other.
Yeah.
Yo, like real talk, like the reason why I'm baffled what Grim is saying here, because with the Series X, it just looks like a wider Xbox One X. You know what I mean? That's regular. That's nothing innovative. That's nothing pushing it.
That thing look like a Jenga box.
Look at where's the picture of all the different PlayStations?
To you, did you feel that the PS4 looked unique?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
To me, the PS4 looks like a rhombus.
That was the best sandwich I ever seen.
A rhombus. It not only looks like a rhombus. Sony since PS2 has been doing that double stack thing. Remember the big PS2? It's a big rectangle at the bottom. It's a smaller rectangle. PS3 did the same thing. It's a little curved rectangle thing at the bottom. It's a square rectangle. That's just 2 rectangles offset. Okay, I just want to play. I don't care about how the system looks personally. But if you ask me, do I think they look unique?
Personally, if I'm staring at this motherfucker for 7 years, I want
the only thing about units I like is the only thing I like about units that I care that much about. It's not the design; it's actually the colors. Depends on the colors they offer. Like I like different color units, but how it look. Until I see an ugly one, I mean, I don't know. I've seen it.
You mean 1X? You mean 1X? You mean the 1X? Okay.
Let me. I'm gonna show you something real quick. You know the part of the PlayStation 5 that curves out to make it look like a V? That plastic at the top. You know that's just plastic. There's nothing in that, right? So that's just aesthetics, which is perfectly fine. If you were to shrink that down, make it thinner, remove that V part, it would just be a square with curves. A PlayStation 3. No. What I'm trying to explain to you is what I'm trying to explain to you is if the only thing that's so unique about it is this extra length of plastic at the top to give it more of the V shape because of the PS5. Yeah, for me personally, that's just benign. I don't care about that. I get it. It's the 5. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy.
It is crazy.
That's not what J Bar, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that right there is not enough. No, it's not. I'm saying that is not. I'll put it to you like this so you can understand. You got 2 jackets. They're jackets. They look identical. The only difference is one jacket got, I don't know, feathers around the hoodie. For me, I don't care so much about feathers around. No. What I'm trying to explain to you is the PS5.
Definition of
PS5. No, you're not listening to me. You're not listening.
Oh, I had myself on mute. My bad.
The PS5.
Oh, that mic. What is that?
The thing about the PS5's design that makes it look unique is mainly that part to me. That is not enough That's not a big change. That's just it doesn't make me feel any type of way.
Yeah,
I didn't look at the PS5 and say it was ugly. I just looked at it and said, okay, that's how it looks.
I'm saying that's irrelevant to the point, because that regardless on if you can't be like, oh, if you take away this, if you take away that, it looks regular. No, that's not the design.
That's not what I said.
That's
it looks
part
regular
of the
how
design.
it is right now. Taking nothing away, it looks regular to me. I don't know what we're
okay, so you're saying it doesn't look different from the PS4 Pro?
You're saying
so you're admitting that it looks different, right? You're admitting that it looks different.
You're saying that if you remove,
okay, so if you're admitting that the PS4 Pro and the PS5 don't look the same, does the Xbox One X and the Series X look the same to you?
The Xbox One X is 2 rectangles. The other one is just a big.
So you're saying it's the same thing? You just have 2 Xbox One X's on top of each other, and it creates the Series X.
You're talking about
aesthetically?
The Series X is not. They're not. The Series S is not just 2 Xbox on top of each other. It won't even equal that. No.
Then what is it?
It's just a big rectangle, dude. That's all it is, a slab.
So if you buy two Xbox One XX and then you put it on top of each other, does it not look similar to what you have right now with the Series X?
No, it would look like 2 Xbox.
Okay, all right,
on top of each other.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm not getting your point there.
I don't know what that guy do anything, but
he's saying that it doesn't look that different from a traditional console, but when you compare it to the previous gen console, which was the Pro, it looks drastically different.
That's where I was going.
Compared to the X,
I'm not
doesn't
saying
look
it don't look different than a
different.
PS4. I'm not saying it look different than a PS4. I'm saying as it looks by itself. As it looks by itself, I do not find it to be that interesting. It just looks regular.
Nah, you said that you don't find it interesting if you peel away the white parts.
That is not what I said.
That's what you said.
I was simply explaining. No, I was simply explaining. That part right there is what gives it's something that makes it look different. To me, that's not a whole lot.
But there you go. That just goes against your point. But you saying that it looks regular.
It looks regular. It does look
why
regular.
does it look regular then, Grim? Because you said it. You said because of the white part.
Go to a restaurant, eat the full meal.
I don't know. I don't know where we're going. I don't know where we're going.
I don't like it.
It just appears at this point that I feel it looks regular. Y'all don't want me to feel that way. I'm
not saying that you don't feel that way. I'm saying that you said that you feel that way because you got to remove parts of the PlayStation.
That is not what I said at all. I was explaining to you again for the 1,000th time. I'll say it one more time.
I swore that's what you said, bro.
No, I said it looked regular before I even got to that. You remember that? I never said that in the beginning, right? I was simply explaining. You look at the plastic at the top that gives it the V shape. To emphasize it's the PS5. I get that. My point is that's the only thing I could think of that would make it look somewhat different from anything else, but not really because again.
But that goes against your old point that it looks regular.
You're not listening. Okay, I guess
just by you saying that right there, it looks a little bit different. That goes against your whole point of you claiming that it does look regular.
It looks regular. My thing is, what other cons? If it looks regular, right? That means it has to look similar
to something.
To how all the other
it looks similar
look
to dang on.
What other?
It looks similar to the 360. It got the same type of shape.
It doesn't look similar to me, though.
We got the 360 right here.
To you, it don't look similar. To me, it looks similar.
Okay, we'll do it side. Let's do a side by side comparison.
I'm looking at them right now on the screen.
This does look not nothing like a 360. I don't see nothing.
We see different things.
Nah,
this guy, bro.
I don't see it.
Glasses, Grim?
Yeah, you see different things.
I'm asking.
I'm looking at it. Right.
I don't see it, bro. I don't see. I know what I see that looks like the same.
All right. Let me ask you this: does the Xbox 360 look unique for the time?
Yes. Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Why does it look unique
for a time?
Let me ask, why did it look unique?
I like the curvature.
It's a rectangle with a curve, right?
I wouldn't say rectangular. It had a nice little shape to it.
It's a rectangle with a curve.
There's a unique shape to it.
No, I'm just saying. Basically, it's a rectangle with a curve, right?
Nah, I can't call it a rectangle.
I mean,
rectangle don't got no curves.
That's really what it is. No. It's a rectangle, and then it has this little dent near the far bottom, right? Okay, for you, that's unique and different, and that makes you think it stands out. To me, it's just a rectangle with a curve in it. That's not something that's going to make me say, oh, this looks different and special.
I don't know. I don't know, bro.
This man's special, dude. He's been saying he doesn't like some games that everybody clearly likes and they actually look good, and they're like, I don't know, man.
Well, no, I don't know.
God forbid, I'm my own person and I think differently, right?
Hey,
that's fine. You can think whatever you want. I don't have a problem with that. But some of the things that you're saying, right? In my opinion, it just doesn't make sense and it just doesn't add up.
That's perfectly fine. We're different people. You don't think I say it makes sense. That's fine.
That's totally fine. Yeah, I don't know. But,
I don't know, dude.
Yo, the console, I think the console looks cool. I definitely want to see how this back part looking over here. You know, they purposely hide it away. We're definitely going to have a tear down soon for this. But I was blown away with the accessories as well, man, that they have here. Let me pull this up.
But the accessories,
I think the accessories. What you said,
bro? Mentioned that there's a Type C port now. For anybody who was wondering,
what you said?
There's a Type C port for the controller, and it's a Type C port on the console now. So like that means it's gonna be like a faster charge.
Yo, that's my biggest gripe right here, man. Is the freaking the front. I get the Type C, you know what I mean, which is cool, but you could have put one more USB right here, yo. You know what I mean?
I probably could have put an extra one. What it also tells me is that it's backwards compatible with the PS4, as we already know.
Did they ever say about the ports in the back?
On there too. But I'm sorry, what?
I was just asking, did they ever say what was behind it, like the ports in the back, or
no,
we don't know?
I'm not sure.
We don't know.
I'm not sure if they mentioned it yet.
No, they didn't show it. I want to see.
I think they have another USB-C or some type of. They got more ports in the back.
What's crazy is how you gonna open this console up. You know what I mean?
Know,
like,
dude.
Hey, Spawn Wave, I'm sure he'll figure it out though.
Yeah, but I feel like they could have had a extra USB here because like PlayStation is very known for like tournament scenes, right? You know, a lot of people will buy it and they will have their local tournament set up. It seemed like it's going to be a headache here unless they have a whole bunch of USBs in the back. I don't know, but you know what I mean. I would rather have them have two USBs here and then a Type C here as well. You know what I mean? That's one USB. But
whoever mentioned...
Barry, I thought they had two Type Cs in the front.
No, it's an A and a C.
This might be like a 3.0 USB here and a Type C one here. I'm not sure.
Yep.
Hold on, let me go.
The PS4 is
3.1. We being real about it.
I'm definitely gonna get that wireless charge.
Nah, I gotta keep mine plugged up, man. We don't know what the latency gonna hit for.
Double barrel gaming. I got something for double barrel soon, man. I'm gonna watch his show soon. Yo, he's definitely a hater. Yo, he a slick hater, yo. He's one of those dudes. He come off very passive, like, yeah, I'm all for gaming. I'm gaming. Then when you actually listen to the words that he's saying, he's just bashing the shit.
He tried to do that on playing the Xbox, and I stopped him a couple times with some of the BS he was saying. Like whenever he'll bring up the whole, this game only sold like 13 million on the PS4, but the PS4 install base is 110 million, and then I'll bring up a whole bunch of multiplats that he considers a success that sold less than the 13 million, but on a bigger.
Yeah, crazy.
It's these people they don't like. Some of these people they don't like.
Then he'll go back to I platinum Spider-Man. No shit, Spider-Man is not a hard game to platinum. People, just let you know that.
Super easy.
Yeah, Spider-Man is an easy game.
And I love that game to death, but it's not a hard game.
I got the platinum within 35 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's not a hard game, man. But before we close this thing up, guys, just best game of the show, PS5 day one, yes or no?
No.
Day one, hell yeah.
Year one, yes. Day one, no.
Day one, yes. All day.
Day one, yeah.
I might get it for free, so maybe. If I get it for free, then yeah.
Day one.
Is that free?
My man said,
I might get it for free.
All right. Come on. It's day one period. It's not even, that's not even a question. Like,
I don't buy a console day one because it's normally not a good investment.
Yo, what you thinking the price is going to be, Hustle?
The digital one will be $399. The other one will be $499. Sound about right?
What Hustle and Motive said.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going $50 up a little bit. I'm going.
Yep, I was thinking 450 and then 500.
Yeah,
that's weird.
550.
When have we seen the outside of the Wii? Right? When have we ever seen the console at a $50 price point?
True, but you know they're gonna be like, yo, we got that goodness, man. And plus, if it come with that stand, you know what I'm saying?
to me, it's like they're moving different, man. This generation, like Sony, like the shit that was shown off yesterday, it gave me a lot of like with the different unique type of games, because that's what everybody complains. Oh, all these games are just third person over the shoulders, walking through a forest and shit like that. But yesterday they showed a bunch of different unique type of games, and it kind of like reminded me more of like the PS2 era.
Yep.
Of like the type of games that they would.
It's exciting.
Oh yeah, facts. But yeah, so pretty much we got majority of you guys day one. Some of you guys are waiting. Pretty much.
It just depends on
day uno.
Like I said, I might
year one for me, honestly, not day one.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, it ain't just a day one; it's a day zero. God damn it!
Oh, we getting that off the truck. You know what I mean?
Right. With all the accessories and all the damn games that go with it. It's PS4 all over again for me.
You PayPal fucking Sony, and then you're like, I'm gonna get it from the truck. Okay, all right, cool.
Pretty much. I'll be like, hey, drop that off over here. I got your money waiting. Here you go. Bam. Thank you.
But yo, we about to close this up, man. Let's do some shout outs. Yo, call me Jay.
Yo, again, here having fun, arguing and all this shit. It was fun talking about these games and whatnot. Follow me on Twitch, call me J360. That's it.
Lit, man, lit. Yo, Chris Righteous.
Yo, what's up? You know what I mean? This is my home away from home, aside from my podcast that I do. Check me out every Wednesday, 8:30 at Planet Xbox. I'm the resident Pony PlayStation guy. I'm also a new member of the Salty's Gaming Podcast, which is every Thursday at 7. Yeah, y'all can check me out on that shit, and I'm very excited. We briefly touched upon, I think, the Last of Us 2 Metacritic score, right? But
we briefly.
They was on it. They was on it.
Well, maybe I came in later, right? Maybe I came in later when y'all were talking about that. But
we did that for like good 2 hours.
That shit. Yeah, it's just another like that shit got a 96 on Metacritic, which is freaking insane, right? I was thinking there was gonna be more these reviewers to give it like a 5 or 6 and bring it down to maybe like a 93. But yeah, I'm happy to hear the excitement is through the roof right now. Yeah, and it's definitely making a lot of people salty about that game, because a lot of people were severely hating on that game and wanted the game to fail. But it's breaking pre-order numbers. It's going to be the highest selling PS4 game in launch week. It's breaking Spider-Man's number like easily.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And it's the highest rated PlayStation exclusive this generation. So got some good shit coming, man. If you're a big PlayStation fan. But yeah, peace out, everybody. Stay safe.
Lit, man, lit. Yo, Dragon Sword, you there? Dragon Sword always go mute.
Yeah, I'm here. It's Dragon Sword 15. Used to make videos like a while ago. I don't know if I'm going to come back. And that's about it.
Hey, man, you always should make a video, man. Sometimes you just got to get your opinions out there, you know what I mean? You never know. Some people like to hear other people's opinions, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's if you feel like you want to make a video, just go and try for it, and see test your luck there, man. Yo, Grimpachi, man, hit us with your outro.
Yeah, it's Grimpachi. You could check me out on my channel, same name, Grimpachi. Follow me on Twitter, only Grimpachi. My new game is out. We're working on this next one next week. You can check that out at Pachiware. Pachi-Ware on itch.io. It's on PC only, but eventually we'll get it on console. But I appreciate you having me on.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. My bad. My man Jimmy B Gaming, J Mega Games, he does platinum Days Gone. So I had to give him respect right there.
Oh hell.
For real?
All right, Jeremy.
Yo, that's a good game, man. Go play that. Yo, Hustle and Motivate. I see you play. What's good, man?
That game made my stomach hurt. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hustle and Motivate. You can catch me on twitch.tv/Hustle and Motivate. You can catch me on Twitter, Hustle and Motivate. I'm going to be on the Scumcast this weekend at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Luca, push the time back. I'm also going to be on Crossfire tonight at 7 p.m. with Mooch and all those great guys over there. So go ahead and feel free to check me out. Go ahead and give me a follow. And Jay Barry. And once again, man, thank you for making this like an open thing. I can just jump in and jump on when I need to, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the forum to have a voice. I really appreciate it.
Most consistent podcast. Speak from the heart.
The most consistent. Most consistent podcast, man. We do this whenever. Well, nah, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Normally, it's funny with me because normally I never really have like open casts like that. But I just felt like, getting people's opinions is always cool as well. Instead of just like, okay, here's a specific guest. Just have a podcast where people can just come in and, speak from the heart, tell their truths. Instead of, everything be so politically, correct all the time. Even though, if we have crazy opinions, Grim, we're going to get you. Yo, Levon, man. Hit us with the outro.
Thank you for having me, Jay Barry. If you want to check my channel out, the channel's name is Levon Kaysen, where you'll be getting gaming videos, tech videos, reaction videos, and maybe even other videos. So check out my channel, Levon Kaysen, and I already put the Twitter on the chat.
Yo, 1 second before I get to Court and Persona. Yo, look at this ownage. This is what I was talking about here, guys. When you go to the horse's mouth instead of going to these other things here, right? For those keep asking, Miles Morales PS5 is a standalone game. This is from James Stevenson. This is like one of the head dudes, Insomniac, right? Here's this Xbox. He's an Xbox guy too. Look at the hat he's wearing. He got the green background, weird ass looking jacket. You know what I mean? He just looks like a complete weirdo. I'm sorry, he does. Not according to some website, it isn't. Yeah, but I work on it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he said?
Yeah, he said, yeah, but I work on it. It's just craziness that these people go to these lengths, man. Like, stop it. They already confirmed it's a standalone. It's okay. PS5, day one.
That goes to show you people, they just want to believe whatever fits their narrative, right? The source says otherwise. The people who are making the game says otherwise, but because some website said it, they rather believe that than the actual source. It's absolutely
ridiculous, man. Stupid, yo. But yo, Court, man.
Yo.
Hit us with that outro one time. You want young God?
For the one time, all right. So anyway, guys, it's been nice. Thank you for everybody on the panel for coming by. Thank y'all for everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for hitting that like and that share button on Barry's podcast today. Of course, little channel shout out, Stealth Guy Gaming. Find me on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, you can find me on there too, because I dual stream. Twitter, find me at Sarge0079. And yeah, tonight we're supposed to have our little reunion.
I'm in there.
It was going to be last night, but yesterday it was just too much. I had PlayStation 5 bill, got a headache from that because I was screaming, hollering, and everything else, plus my daughter's graduation that evening. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to move it back. So yeah, if y'all want to come by, get ready for it tonight, because it's definitely going to be a big time reunion for people that know.
Are you going to do it on your channel?
Yeah, I'm going to do it on my channel.
Man.
Oh, all right, lit.
Thank you. But I'm gone. I'm going to go play some games now.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Facts.
I'm going to go watch Next Gen's podcast.
Yo, and my man Persona, playing hooky from work. Definitely appreciate my man coming through.
I was working while I was talking.
Oh, my bad, man. I apologize, Persona, man. I didn't know you can multitask.
That's why I was so quiet.
Go ahead, bro. Hit us with the outro.
Yo, what is good, guys? It's your boy Persona, Gaming with Persona. Make sure you guys check out my channel. Follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. Tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., I'm doing my podcast, man. We're gonna do first look at the PS5, break down the design and all that good stuff. Talk about these Last of Us 2 reviews. Do a PS5 versus Xbox Series X design talk, and we also gonna talk about misinformation and propaganda when it comes to Miles Morales. For sure, it's gonna be a lot of ownage. So tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. I hope to see you guys there. Channels Gaming with Persona. Appreciate everybody that came through the J Barry's podcast. Hit that like button, share the stream out, support my boy, and yeah, that's it, man. Appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, you know we're gonna be in there, man.
Did you retweet that tweet?
Which tweet? He cut out.
The one with did you retweet that tweet with James Stevenson?
Oh yeah, I just posted it.
Oh, okay.
I put all the hashtags in that motherfucker too, man, so they can see it. But nah, man, yo, Hustle, man, is Hustle still here? Oh, he probably left. Yo, Hustle,
yes, sir.
Yo, make sure you a nice dude, man. When it comes to these podcasts, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you saying your point and they like, yeah, guys, I have this opinion, and then somebody cut you off, you let that person rock. Nah, don't let them rock, man. You know what I mean?
I try to be, as humble and try to be as gracious as possible. I understand that things get a little hectic and a little tense sometimes, but I got fucked up temper, man. So a lot of times, I try to let a lot of stuff go, and I do for the most part. But I'm cool. I'm everything cool, man. We talking about video games. I ain't mad at nobody.
Nah, I mess with you, man. You coolin'. Yo, and Black Dragoon Knight, man. Definitely appreciate the subscription, man. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoying your stay. And guys, make sure check out my man Court tonight. Check out Persona tomorrow. It's gonna be lit. Like the content is gonna be lit, man. Thank you, PlayStation, for making YouTube lit again. I need a hat like that. PlayStation, thank you for making YouTube lit again. You know what I mean? All the content that's coming out. And yeah, Hustle, everybody got content coming out as well, man. I saw your live reaction and all that really dope stuff, man. But
my fault, J-Bar.
Go ahead. Good.
No, I'm also going to do a video on the 96 Metacritic for The Last of Us. Since I missed the first part of that conversation, I'm going to do it. If not tonight, it'll be up tomorrow morning.
As you should.
Probably do a video on the Samsung Galaxy Tab S5e when it comes to my house on Monday. I'll probably do an unboxing video of that and maybe do a first impressions and a review.
Nice.
Oh damn. Oh, so we said Samsung tablet?
Yeah, Samsung tablet, yeah.
What, you gonna use it for gaming or just regular usage?
Mixture of both. Gonna try both.
All right. But yeah, guys, about to get up out of here. Thanks everybody coming through. Yo, Jamar, I saw you in the chat too, man. Sorry if I didn't shout you out. Wolflow. Have a good night, guys. Have a good weekend. Looking like a beautiful day outside. Today's my niece's birthday, so you know what I mean. Definitely gonna spend some time with her real quick. But yeah, guys, see you guys in the next stream, and I'm gone. Deuces.
Take care, guys.
Thank you guys for